What's going on, everybody? I'm CaptainRoBear, and this is Baldur's Gate, Arc 2, Episode 12.
Here we go again.
Woo.
Happy Thursday.
That's all I got.
Yeah.
Happy Thursday. It's almost Friday.
Happy Thursday. Yeah. I'm so glad
Getting in the
it's
mode of
Thursday.
Gitzi.
I'm so happy it's Thursday.
Can't wait to sit out this entire combat and then come in at the end.
One more day
One
before
kid
they
wears
serve
themselves
meatloaf. I can't wait
You
for
guys are making fun, but it's all true, and I love it.
We're going to start posting
It's all
Gitzi's
fun and
weekly
games
menu.
until we die.
Pre-chewed Salisbury steak.
Today,
Vegetarian only.
I
Today
just
is
had garlic
cantaloupe.
aioli mac and cheese, so
Ooh.
Oh my, that
from
sounds
a
amazing.
gas station.
That doesn't
You had
sound
Wawa
amazing.
Mac?
It's
Wawa Mac?
It was a mixed bag of emotions there. I was like there, and then I wasn't there.
Nah, dude, Wawa's different, bro.
Yeah. It's elegant gas station food.
I mean,
Have
it's
fun
cooked
Wawa
to
and then
order.
the rest
So.
later, okay?
Yeah, it is cooked to order.
Their steak sandwich is pretty good, I gotta say.
I don't know.
I,
I've never
uh,
had it, so
Was this on? Oh God, this wasn't that long ago. This was literally last night in the middle of the night when I went to go grab grab dinner late post our lovely Eberron session. I went by Arby's and they were not open till 3. I guess they don't do that until Thursdays here. I hadn't noticed, and I'm like, oh man, there's no way I'm making it to the old Smackdonald's line in time before they switch to breakfast. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna whip into Huddle House. Come on, man. I was
Great
like,
soul.
there's no late night greasy spoon to be had. It is indeed, I confirmed now that even the trucker, diner is done for. I don't know what time they closed, but I'm like, nobody was in there before midnight. Like, that was a late night and morning spot. Sad.
Jeez.
But you can at least, you just got to power through. You just got to work till 6 o'clock in the morning until things open back up. You're just 3 hours away from getting better food at early in the morning.
hey, listen, Huddle House is great. I've had that, and I get every time I go there, I get a big old waffle, and it's just perfect.
I mean, to be fair, if like McDonald's is gonna swap to breakfast and you're really more of a lunch mood, you could still get that chicken biscuit. That's like split the difference.
Yeah. I mean, that's your game plan there. Is you go chicken and biscuit, or you chalk it up to like liking the one thing on the menu. But you got to be in it. For me, it's a mood, man. It's a mood, and when you're there, you're in it. I'm like, no, I just not today. But that's why you just wait till 6 o'clock in the morning. You can order Chick-fil-A lunch at any time you want, and you make whoever's back there incredibly angry that they have to go find a lunch-sized fillet to start their day.
I want to go in the freezer right now. It's not the time for those.
It's a extra 20-minute wait that's well worth it, because you just queue it up on the app like you're there, and then you pull into a spot. Your drive time there, it's perfectly timed, man. Give all
So
my
glad I got a food service before this digital age started.
Yes.
Oh, dude, this was, you know what? Because I was at the very tail end of this. Honest to God, 20 times better. If I could run a restaurant where I had absolutely no servers and everybody queuing into the app, everybody gets what they want. Exact details. If you have the system that is in place, it's infinitely better than the bandwidth of listening to hand, loud restaurant, and social factors. You just get a more accurate
There's no
order.
miscommunication on no pickles,
Yeah, it's
I mean, but you're playing a dangerous game that the guy taking your order can read.
much
Extra pickles.
much like
Says something about
Aelun.
pickles. I guess he wants extra.
Much
Why
like
is
when
Hooked on
Aelun
Phonics the end game for Aelun?
baits me into thinking that he can read every time. It's gonna be a great time at some point when you impersonate a someone in the service industry inside this game, and you start taking orders and can't write.
No, I want him to pretend to be a librarian at some point.
Oh, that Dewey Decimal System, he's going to blow that thing all to hell.
Yes. Organizing everything. Yeah, this made sense.
Dewey didn't know what he was talking about. These don't belong here. They
yes.
belong there.
This
The
book
pictures
looks
are better over
old.
here.
It goes to the old book section over there.
Color and shape.
This one's got a blue hue and lots of pictures. I'm keeping this one.
You couldn't have that. This is mine.
Anybody
Throw 'em on the
got
trash can.
any announcements this week? Anybody doing anything special on their streams? Well, I can tell you what, boys, we got to get together at some point in time because Grounded put out new content, and I saw Cletus
did they?
Buford and the late shift. They went in and knocked out the content in a couple of days. But there's a pond and there's a fish.
There's a
Can I noodle?
backyard.
You are the
You would
noodle.
need the whole thing.
Oh,
Here's your
perfect.
noodle.
Yes. Okay, I'm in. As long as there's no spiders and there's fish, I'm okay.
Oh my god, the spider
Like
layer that
koi
they went
pond or
into.
like,
I don't know because I didn't watch up to that point. Cletus was telling us about the fish last night. I just saw when they went into this massive wolf spider den. It was crazy.
No. No.
Ew, no.
That,
I'm always down for some Grounded. That game's fun.
No, it's not.
It was hella fun.
I mean, I'll pick it up and play. I mean, if we're all going to play and do it as a group, yeah. Just, yeah, if there's a spider's den, have fun, y'all. I'm out.
You do know
I'm going to be picking dandelions.
frogs, right?
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
It's not that
with
bad.
spiders. We're going fishing.
I will not sleep
I can
until
do
I get to
digital.
live inside of a giant Oreo cookie. Like that's the game, you know. I want full Honey I Shrunk the Kids like scoop.
I like it.
Legos look like a great place to have a loft, you know.
True.
Look, you can finally actually build a home with Legos and live in it.
Dun, dun, dun. Does somebody have a bird or a window open?
I heard that too.
Oh, it's probably me. Damn it. All right, hold on. There's a bird outside. It's just
I want to play.
I was like,
I've been looking for a party to join. Some druid.
My crickets, Adam's birds.
it's giving us
I've got dogs.
the sound effects of the docks of Brampton.
It's just Foley.
I've got a little announcement.
Yeah, go for it.
Next week, my parents are coming to visit.
Oh.
And the stream before this, so when I stream earlier on Thursday, we're going to be doing a cooking stream with my parents. We're going to make some sumai.
So there. 100%.
Anybody wants to come by? Well, it's like little dumplings, essentially. So
That's what I was
They're
about to ask for the
adorable.
uneducated. What is that?
Yeah, like little dumplings. Think like pork and shrimp inside with water chestnuts and onions.
Stop.
And
Stop.
you put them
this-
in little round wrappers.
Put in all those extra
Mm.
onions for me so
Yeah.
that Mud can't eat them first.
Deal.
And I want the
I've
hot
never
mustard to
made
go
them
with them too.
before. Oh yeah, put that on top.
my plane lands at 2.
This is gonna make apparently like 80. They said so. I'm
What's-
like, okay?
That's one setting.
1:30 then. My plane lands at 1:30 now.
Mud, I'm assuming that Becca's made these for you before. How do you?
Nope.
Oh no! So this is like first
I've
time.
never made these. My parents made it for the first time themselves last week.
Oh, it's not like.
No. Okay. Well, I will say this.
Oh,
We
you
have it
baited me. You baited me.
We put this together because my sister recently asked for like family dishes from everywhere, so another family member would always make it. So we never made it.
You guys are like,
Like we
you're,
added like our Stefan or wontons.
You're the
and, like, that was the
derelict
dish our
cousins.
family would make.
yeah. You guys show up with the Americanized freaking seven layer bean dip, and they're over here with these freaking little dumplings.
I was going to say
Wontons.
ambrosia, but yeah, seven layer bean dip
Wontons
works
are good.
too.
Stay fun. The Stay Fun noodles are fantastic. So don't even. But this is like other family members are like, we should actually try to make him for one.
Listen, it's getting her dad to make anything that's just not like meat slathered in black bean sauce with sugar is pretty good feat.
I'm not complaining.
I'm not complaining. It's delicious.
Actually, I'm
That's
in on
exciting.
that. Can we get a stream of that?
What
Turkey or ribs with black bean and sugar.
what day are you doing
So
this
good.
again?
Thursday, so right before this.
Nice.
And then
nice.
they'll be tired after eating so much and they'll go to bed.
See, you're gonna be all loaded up on dumplings and just
So I will have my stream snack for us during D&D.
I'm going
Are
to
you
go
sure you're
get
gonna
some
still be
before
awake?
stream so I can snack on the other coast with you.
Everyone order yours.
So this week on the stream we have D&D back on Fridays again. Baldur's Gate 2, the commission game with members of the community, and Drake is going to be a part of that game. If you saw his lovely character on Tormund's Quest, he's going to be playing. It'll be Black Ops, Zero, Estinial, Feisty Viking, and Drake. So it's going to be a small group. There'll be just 5 people and myself going through. So I'm excited to get them some more RP opportunities.
Solid crew.
And
I cannot wait for that.
Feisty and Black Ops will not be coming in on the first session because there's overlap with Frostmaiden, which is the last episode, the real grand finale. They're inside the boss room with the Frostmaiden, so it will be completing. Hopefully, I haven't got to speak to Dan Good. I don't know if they've had, if his wife has had their child yet, or his fiance's had their child yet. I know we're like coming right up on it. Getting very, very close. So hopefully we get that in before shit gets real for him.
If anything, he's got
That or she gets it out,
to hang out with the kid. Only 1 week for this D&D session.
Adam.
Oh, I like how radio all of a sudden becomes your compass for a joke. No, you consort with a late episode Mangweiser.
Shh, come out later.
Also, yes, I am once again asking all of you to post inside of my Discord. I am asking you to save my Discord partnership so I can once again lord it over other streamers, specifically on Twitter, that I have maintained my Discord partnership. The only metric that we actually need is individual post once a week. So you do not have to good morning multiple times a week. I just need one good morning for you to demonstrate how ridiculous this metric actually is. So if you're in my Discord and you don't normally post, please post a wonderful good morning and a corresponding unrelated GIF to show how ridiculous this metric actually is. Qualifying everything else, they just want independent, unique posts once a week. Hey, we get to do this once every 8 weeks. So go give them a little ridiculous post in there. I think we rose the average post by like 8 people. So it's like we need to get to 50 and we were at 48 last week. So get to 50 and I get to keep my Discord partnership and lord it over people. And I appreciate you. And I thank you very, very much for it. It is the place.
Back when I was a Discord partner.
The prestige, the honor.
Back in the day, the hoodie still haunts my dreams.
It's so ridiculous. But yeah,
You still got your mixer hoodie.
That's what I got.
And a Voodoo Ranger, we appreciate you very, very much. Thank you for your wonderful partnership in 2021. And I cannot wait to open up the wonderful box that you sent me that is sitting upstairs. I know what it is, and I'm very, very excited. But it will contain the special limited edition Voodoo Ranger Outriders beers. So we will have an Outriders stream incoming from it. And I'm pumped for that. We'll have some fun with it. We'll do a good old fashioned co-op, and I'll scream at radio because he's 15 levels above me and
Charging ahead.
way ahead of where I'm at. But I'll try to keep up with my Devastator.
Oh God, we're both devastators. I'm gonna have to start working at a pyromancer. All right, I got some work to do before we get that done.
That's just not true with how brutally you die in that. I think we'll use all the the health goes so quick in that game.
That's why you just have to kill more.
Yeah, it's they have a loop. Picking up where we left off last week, with the manifest in tow given to Asher from the elvish ghost inside Elfsong Tavern. The job in tow from a rather nefarious old contact of Josiah's. You guys set out to scope out the docks of Brampton once again, looking for a ship called the Tarrington. As you acquired a rat, a set of mariner's armor, which Jinrid fished out for Josiah, and then some interesting looking cargo that Aelun began to scope out, wonderfully blending into the rest of the crews, and the longshoremen of Baldur's Gate began helping unload, ultimately coming up topside and realizing that there lies the deposit box and the goods that were promised by Rorus. Discovering these things were going to be offloaded during the day. You understand that the ruse is up. With a knife to your back currently from Rorus, who has been disguised as part of the crew. You were sandwiched between Captain Harry Whispers and himself. Before we pick up on the deck of the Tarrington, I am going to give the crew that is across from you a chance to see what exactly is going on. These are perception checks with disadvantage. The DC is 18.
I guess I've been watching the ship, so let's see what happens.
If you have been watching the ship, then no disadvantage.
Okay, so it's a 13.
Why did it not roll?
Come here. I've been watching. A 4.
Oh,
And then I'll roll again. It rolled, but I'll roll again.
right.
Starting out strong.
Yeah, get it out of the way. Get it out of the way.
Shake it off.
Adam, can you please choose a different color dice?
Adam, come on.
Sure.
During a pandemic.
Yikes.
Haven't we had enough?
No more
I guess I
ones.
can change my dice for you.
The accommodation level is so
Trust me,
kind.
you can make it really fancy and customized. Maybe you can find one that works.
Actually, no, you're I forgot. You're fine. You're fine in this. You're good. I thought I had the same color dice as you, but I don't.
It's a test.
Wow, did you hear that, chat? He was going to make me change my dice.
Yeah, I mean, typically
You
I've
are
always
the
had the
DM.
dark. I've held the dark red as the DM dice, but that's when we had like 6 colors to choose from.
Well, if you choose one, don't choose ice blue because that's mine.
I will
so.
change it for
back
you,
off.
okay? Because clearly rolling ones is my...
You do not need to change your dice. You're fine. I have a different color.
I mean, RoBear says that. The rest of us are asking you to change your dice. For the sake of the party, man.
Worked before, might work again.
We're begging you.
All right. Unfortunately, I've been fishing, so this is with disadvantage for myself. Oh. Son of a bitch. Jinrid with a 7. Asher with a 12. Gitzi with a 4. Josiah with a 13. None of us will notice this knife to Aelun's back. Whoa. It's freaking out, man. I think we need to have a small conversation. Shall we?
You want to have a conversation? I don't. Well, if I have a conversation with you, then I can't unload the ship.
You won't have to be worrying about those duties.
Yes, but I already said I was going to do it, and you're going to make me look bad in front of the captain.
Captain, Harry whispers. This is one of the few that we talked about. Ah, is it? It looks like a strong one.
Yes, thank you for noticing.
Should fetch a good price. We can do this one of two ways. I can get the rest of the queue and handle this the hard way. Or you can just hop down. Make this easier on all of us.
How close does this guy hold me this knife to my back? Like, is he like grabbing me all up on me, or is he just like
Knife's pressed against your back.
Okay.
So it'll trigger a reaction
Okay.
on movement.
Okay. If I move away, or if I just turn to look at things.
Just like an attack of opportunity would be if you were to
Okay.
you got some room to pivot.
Okay. Well, he's gonna put his hands up. Let me see if I understand this. You with the knife, you are going to stab me, or you are going to sell me? I don't understand. If you stab me, then I won't be much good for selling.
Hands up with a persuasion check. I want you to drop that. And I'm going to give everyone else a chance when his hands go up in the air for a perception check.
You want me to do the persuasion?
Yes.
All right. Okay, it's a straight roll. That's an 11.
11. Noted. Josiah, Gitzi, Asher. Oh, let's go! Redemption.
Redemption, baby.
Nice.
Natural 20.
You got the eyes on this one.
I think I need glasses.
Disadvantage
I think
roll.
I'm looking at the wrong ship.
Oh, let's go! Let's go!
Nice.
Success 2 out of the 4. So the whole party will be alerted, not just Asher. Asher, with that nat 20, you have a chance for movement. As you can see, Aelun's hands are up. You can see there is indeed a knife to his back, He is pleading currently with the captain about something you can't hear, but you can tell that he is indeed in trouble.
So question, because I'm already questioning whether we should be doing this or not, and if I can understand what's happening, this would be very beneficial. I have, and I've been wanting to try and use this as much as possible, the observant feat. So with that nat 20, could I read the lips and see what they're talking about? Because that's what it allows me to do, is read lips and pick up what they're saying.
Ooh, okay. So, from your vantage point, easier to see Rorus than the captain. Rorus is doing a good job of partially concealing himself. So what I'm going to have you do, well, you got a nat 20 on this with the observant feat. I will allow you to have the context that they are discussing what looks like a betrayal from the person that you took the job from. And you can definitely read the lips of Aelun, that you can tell that he's begging, pleading that he is not as good damaged than left whole. So you're able to put the pieces together that something has gone severely wrong here.
Okay, so then I'll just like kind of quickly, I know we're not like quite in combat or whatnot, but I'm gonna just send a message to Josiah and just say, Rorus is on the ship, and I think he's got a knife to Aelun's back, and he's turning on him now. Like something's happening. We should help. And then I'm gonna, if you allow, I'll start to kind of like make my way over there, but like try to play it off like I'm just like, strolling on the dock, not really paying attention, not really caring, just like going over to these like crates to maybe like pick some up or something, you know what I mean?
Okay, if you're taking time, it will reflect within the dialogue that's happening over at the deck. Give me casual stealth.
What's a casual stealth?
That's a casual stealth, 12. It's just kind of
like we said before, it's the Shaun of the Dead. You're a window shopper down here. You're trying to blend into the docks.
But Asher's not sure what to do in this situation, so it would make sense that he would like wait for others to take charge, because he's like, I don't know what to do. I'm just letting you guys know.
Two individuals drop down from the rigging. Nine. Hold your horses, Rorus. I believe Damien and Kayla here can give our friend a good escort to his new quarters here.
Yes, well, I understand that maybe you want to take me to his new quarters, but I would propose another arrangement. I would say perhaps we go and have a bite to eat in maybe in your quarters, and we can discuss some business opportunities. You seem like a man who wants to make money, and I'm a very valuable catch, and I can give you several reasons why, but I would prefer to discuss it in a more comfortable setting.
Persuasion with disadvantage.
Okay. Think you throw two nat 20s?
He's done it before.
Oh, there's one.
Oh,
That's 11. And 11. I'm not going anywhere. We could just talk in your quarters. You can bring your friends if you want.
That won't be necessary. I think old Rorus has told me quite enough. You
Yes, I
think you
don't
could
even know
just
this guy? What could he possibly have told you?
waltz in here and take the Tannington's treasure. You're gonna become our next treasure. Go on now. Damien is going to step forward to place manacles on you. Studded leather armor, scimitar to the side. You can see small hand crossbow off to the side. Weathered skin, all of them the appearance of sailors that have come from far distances. This is happening. Now we have another piece of action on the other sides. Everyone can move other than just Asher. But we'll start with him.
Okay, that should be fine. So seeing the two guys jump down and they have their swords and it looks like they're kind of starting to encroach. I'm going to send a message to Aelun and say, when the shadows hit, do what you do best. And once the guard gets right next to him, I'm going to cast darkness on the ship.
Okay. Now, I'm going to remind you that it's the daytime. It is not transitioned completely into night. It is dusk. You'll be casting magic from the docks in the city of Baldur's Gate.
It is quiet magic. But Asher doesn't understand, or his friend is about to get shanked or captured or something, so it's worked before. He's just doing it again and giving him a chance to get out of the situation.
All right.
So I'm aware there's possible consequences, but Asher he's over his head.
Okay.
That's my piece, but other people do your stuff.
Go ahead and cast the spell from your character sheet inside the game. It'll automatically generate a template. You'll see it, place measured template. This is all going to be going down at the same time. That automatic template is dope. Streamlining.
Okay, that's pretty cool. that's really cool. Just cast a spell, set it down, it pops up, and I just bloop, there it is.
All right. Gitzi, Josiah.
Mm-hmm. As I'm walking over there, can I use a perception to try to see, nearby as I'm trying to get closer? Are there things like ammunition, like cannonballs, that I could pick up and maybe throw?
Make a perception check.
Okay.
And this will be right before the darkness sets in.
Sweet. That's an 8.
Eight.
Do I see cannonballs?
You see that there are some cannons. It's a fortified merchant ship, but you don't see the pile of cannonballs. It doesn't mean that they're not there. You just can't see them over the rails of the ship.
Oh, I was looking on the outside of the ship. Sorry, on the dock part.
No, there are no cannons outside of the merchant vessel.
Okay. That's a bummer. Okay. I won't do anything till I get closer then.
Josiah.
I'm moving in.
God, I just realized
I'm gonna hand my.
Yeah, I'm sorry to interrupt you, but the ship is the Torrington. I said all because I said Terry and Darrington. It's stuck in my head, but yeah, the ship's name is Torrington. God, Mr. Fields. Sorry for me interrupting.
That's Mr. Field. Singular, not plural. Field. I'm gonna hand my cane pole over to Jinrid. It's time to play. And I'm going to go down on all fours in my cat form, even though you can't see that I'm catting it up. And I'm going to jump this gap over to the other side.
Meow.
Yep. Oh, okay. So that's, oh God, you're going to have to get a running jump on that. That's 2.5, 5, 10. That's 15 feet. Yeah, that's right on the far end of a jump. Athletics check. Oh,
talk about that. That's a 5-foot jump right there.
I'm
not going all the way over here.
I was going all the way across.
Yeah, I was gonna make the easy jump.
I mean, I still kind of hope you fall in the sewer water, but go.
I mean, don't we all?
Oh man, it's gonna be a lot cooler if you do the 15 feet though.
Well, I was contemplating whether I wanted to jump in the water and I wanted to make the leap here, but I've been rolling like crap lately, so maybe I take the
just
maybe
Assassin's Creed.
You know what?
Find a little post
hold on.
and then jump on it, and then
You might as well jump.
You know what?
Oh my.
Throw invade, you coward.
Don't be a baby back bitch.
Hey, sometimes I forget I'm a hot-headed Leonin. Let's go for the big jump.
yeah.
Brave.
Let's do it.
All right.
Brave Leonin.
I'm gonna use every bit of acrobatics I can in this one.
Yeah.
All right, I'll let you handspring. Get yourself a good old running start. DC on this bad boy. God, it's the full way. That's I'm gonna make that a DC 17.
This is the way. Hope I don't knock myself out on the a boat somewhere. Here we go. See,
Bye.
makes the running leap. I was way too close to that one. Oh no, and I have no inspiration to throw behind it or anything.
That's going for a swim.
Yeah, I kind of figured I was going for a swim.
That's a whap.
No. Why did you say that?
I'm a Leonin.
As you're backing up,
lap.
sizing this jump up, and this is all kind of unfolding in front of us, I am going to whisper in your ear, just be the crane. 25% chance on landing this 4 with guidance.
Oh, God.
You know what? I'll take it. So D4 on top of it.
Yep.
All right. Oh God. Be the crane. 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 I'm a wet kitty is what I'm not. I am. I'm not the crane.
Go ahead and place yourself right here.
Oh. I mean, it was a decent jump, but the distance isn't there, and Gitzi can probably get the best view of it as he realizes that he's short jumped this. He's in the air reaching for that distance and realizes that, oh no, the dock is fading in front of me. And he just goes.
You can look up and you can see just little James laughing at you.
We named him James.
Oh yeah, that's the little rat. I named him James. Sir James. Proper. He's laughing at you.
Jimmy the rat.
No, it's James, not Jimmy the rat. It's formal. Formal. He's laughing though.
It's so sad, Radio. If you were just a little bit farther along as a swashbuckler, you would have shit that could help you there.
Yeah, I'm just a little baby rogue.
This is why you don't give in to peer pressure.
You know what? You guys just pushed me to what my character would have done anyways. I was trying to think what was on the map, and I needed to think more like Josiah. And he would have been the cocky head who thought he could make that jump.
Yeah.
In there.
Own it.
man. Jinrid's going to like, I have all these fishing poles up.
Game warden shows up. You got a license for each one of them extra poles, sir? It's never happened to me, I swear. Scout's honor? Wait, no, that's not it.
Do I have a step to get me across? I don't remember if I do or not. I can do a lot of things.
Just not that.
I could have swore I Misty stepped earlier in the campaign. I guess it was just Asher.
Thought you had one too.
Is it a feature? Do you like get to do it like once per day or whatever?
Gee,
I have
some
Misty Step.
special plant beforehand.
I can step into the mist.
Well then.
Well then, hello there.
Going down the freaking rabbit hole over here. I don't think I do.
He'll have to walk.
Damn. That's something I need
You have to be like the rest of us.
I gotta look to the stars for answers later. All right, I'm
Walk around
gonna.
with those what you call them?
You can call us the dirt walkers.
People of the dirt.
People
Or
of
the,
dirt.
or the swimmers if you're Josiah.
Get.
Half,
Hey, maybe you can catch a maybe you can catch a fish while you're down there.
You
No,
never
it was-
know what's in this.
it was not in the
Mudcat
disguise
can
cloak.
swim.
Yeah, so just 15 feet movement for me because I have to put away the freaking fishing poles so we don't lose them. Boom. Asher casting darkness as it envelops up and over that rigging. Now, how tall is that darkness?
Oh, it's magical darkness spreads from a point you choose within range to fill a 15-foot radius sphere, so 30 feet in diameter.
Okay, 30 feet in diameter. There are two other of these sailors that are up above the darkness. That can still see. Actually, this one needs to go away. Boom. I'm gonna make one so everyone can hover over and see their names. Wyndham the Buster.
I know, chat. Fireball's real enticing right now.
Do it. I can take it.
No. No.
Have some faith in your fellow player.
Can I make a move once this darkness hits?
No, it'll be all up to initiative here in just a second.
Okay.
Damn it. I thought maybe telling him ahead of time might give him the edge. When the shadows come, do your thing. Then I'm gonna take the shadows away and oh god!
The sun is shining,
Okay,
but the ice is slippery.
two individuals that you can see up above the rigging. A large individual, muscled out with a two-handed scimitar. Wyndham the Buster. And four-fingered Chadwick. More slender, Male, all studded leather, hanging up above inside this rigging. Now, since you sent him a message, Aelun, I'm going to give you head-to-head roll-off with Rorus on initiative. He has that knife to your back. You have advantage, he has advantage. Best roll wins.
What just happened there?
Oh,
You rolled an
he
extra
rolled
one.
like
You rolled 3. Unfortunately, they're all crap.
Actually, I only rolled 2 on the sheet, so it'd be. Wait, is this an initiative roll or just a roll?
it's initiative,
It's
right?
a straight roll, like no modifiers, or just.
This is an initiative roll with advantage.
Okay, so that would be 12, and I'm gonna burn an inspo. 6 coming in.
We don't do inspos on top of initiative order.
Okay. Got it. 12 then.
All right. Shit, where's my initiative? Where it be? Oh,
He's
there it
gonna
is.
Roll a 2 and a 4. Oh, almost predicted it.
Oh,
14. It's weird. Didn't give me the chance to roll with advantage there. Boom. All right. And a 14. Even though that you know that this darkness is coming, that knife is to your back. He's going to take that strike
Okay.
with advantage coming in.
The strike was with advantage in darkness.
That means I better get up against your back.
It's
Fair
just like regular rogues. You have people
Oh,
adjacent.
he's a rogue.
Mhm.
Okay.
All right.
Damn.
23. That will hit. It's going to do 7 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And it's going to do 13 points on that sneak attack.
Okay. What just happened? Oh, you modified my hit points. Okay.
Yep. All right.
They fixed those.
Initiative order for everybody else.
boom. Dang it.
Oh God.
Okay.
Rolls have been trash.
Remember how you guys do this? You right click and you take your token into the initiative and then you roll it. It's imported on your sheet. So then it goes right into my initiative order that way.
Oh. Okay, you might have to repeat that one for me.
Okay, so you right click your token, you go into the bottom
Got it.
right hand corner and you toggle combat state.
Gotcha.
Did it. Oh, my first one was better, but that's okay.
That's just the way it is.
Pressing
Things will
on that
never
one,
be the
but it's
same.
not doing anything.
You toggle it on so it's got the thing around it, and then you roll.
Yeah. And then you roll for initiative.
Okay, let's see if that works me.
Yeah. Let's go.
Boom!
Oh, are you
Boom.
kidding me? Here's
The
my-
turtles get in there first. You guys all made fun of
I'm
me for so
getting
long.
there slowly
I'm
but
showing you.
surely.
You with that nat 20, you find a fruit stand and spend 10, 15 minutes eating fruit.
Hey, I gotta power up for this. This is gonna take a lot of carbs to get into this battle.
We need some carbs instead of all that damn fruit.
Yeah.
What was
Gotta
your
bulk up.
initiative again, Aelun? I'm gonna manually update it for you.
12 or 13. I think it was 12.
12. Who we got? All right, Harry Whispers coming in.
Oh,
Oh God.
you're all
I see a lot of numbers you're throwing with ones in front of them. I don't like those.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't seen those yet.
I think this is already one of those where the bad guys get to roll so much higher. Ours will not go over 10, and theirs will not go under 18.
yes.
All right,
He's using loaded dice.
Order show somewhere in here.
what's that?
Yes.
Initiative order show somewhere in here.
Yes, you go to the fist.
okay, got
Up
it.
the top right hand, that shows you the initiative order. So it is Gitzi, Harry Whispers, Damien the Diamond, Wyndham the Buster, Roris, then Asher, Four Fingered Chadwick, Aelun, Jinrid, Josiah, and Kayla the Swindler.
I'm gonna be out here on the beach. I'll see you guys in a little bit.
Get a nice suntan, all right?
I gotta dry this fur. You know how long that takes?
You're gonna be all poofy afterwards.
Smell like a moldy carpet when I'm done.
All right, Gitzi, you lead us off.
All right. I'd
Now-
like to. Oh,
With
sorry.
a nat 20 as well, I'm going to allow you to dash for free.
Oh,
Sweet.
use that.
So I'd like to run and jump onto this ship. Now I know it's slightly higher, so I don't know if you'd like me to run an athletics or an acrobatics, but I'd like to use my claws to get into the side of the ship and crawl my way up, getting holes in all of it, going all the way up.
I hate to remove that awesome visual, but there is an offloading ramp right here where they've been taking the cargo down.
Would I get more of like
Isn't that in the darkness though?
It is in the darkness, but
Yeah.
you have seen it before, so you're gonna have to guess where it's at.
I was kind of going for more of like the sneak route, like they'll never see this coming. I mean, they won't anyway because it's darkness, but
You totally free to run a stealth, and then athletics to turtle cling on the side of this like some sort of muscle.
okay.
What's your first roll?
Ooh.
Stealth is a 19.
All right.
Sneaky turtle. all right.
Master
Acrobatics or
Splinter is doing you
athletics?
well.
Since I'm climbing up, could I roll that as athletics?
Yeah,
Digging my
that's
claws in.
that's athletics.
Sweet. Okay, that is a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Okay, go ahead and count your movement off into the darkness.
All right. Really, Wyndham is not in the air, right? They drop down, so
These two right here,
Yeah.
Wyndham and Chadwick, are still 40 feet up inside the rigging. They're outside of this sphere of darkness. Everyone else is inside of it.
all right, then I'm gonna fall right below, behind Captain Harry Whispers. That should, easily get me there.
Okay, so you're going to go 5, 10, 15 feet, and then your jump. Go ahead. You did your athletics. You were clung to the side. Now, that is a raised part. Like that goes up. That's where the captain quarters starts right here. This is elevated up here. So it's going to take you another, from where you jump and land, another 10 feet to get to the top. So you're holding
All right,
on.
I'm walking- Yeah.
You're dug in. Go ahead and move your token right over here.
Okay.
Athletics check as you climb up.
Oh, I thought that's what. Yeah, the athletics was a dirty 20.
Yes, that got you the jump
Yeah.
and the
Oh,
stick.
okay, that got me
Now
jump.
I need
Okay.
athletics to just climb.
Okay. Come on, arms. Ugh, 12.
12. You'll be able to make it and digging your claws and getting just enough to
Ruin
go
their pretty ship.
up and over. So you've taken 5, 10, 15, another 10, so you're 25. To go over the rail is your 30. You have 30 feet of movement, and you can place yourself right here. You're right on the outside of the darkness.
Okay. All right. Cool. All right. He is within 10 feet. Perfect. Then I'm going to use my action. Boom. Because I've got a whip that can hit 10 feet. So we're going to try to hit Captain Harry Whispers.
All right, you're striking into the darkness, so this is with disadvantage.
Okay. Okay, this is for that roll. Ooh, 21 to hit.
I don't see the advantage roll or disadvantage roll.
Oh, disadvantage roll. Okay, yeah, let me throw that one. Maybe it just didn't like me. Let me try that again then. 24, so 21 to hit.
Let's go. You're gonna
We'll take it.
roll damage.
All right. Rolling damage. 10 slashing damage.
10 points
Take
of slashing
this.
damage.
That thing's swinging around. All right. I am also going to use my slasher, which reduces its speed. So once per turn, when you hit a creature with an attack that deals slashing damage, you can reduce the speed of the target by 10 feet until the start of your next turn.
Oh, let's go.
Boom.
Using
Now.
a slasher with a whip is cool. I like that a
Right? I'm cutting its ankles. Check that, Captain. See if you can walk with no feet. Obviously, it doesn't chop them off, but we're trying.
Reminds me of the Achilles tendon scene from Pet Cemetery.
Oh, stop. No, I don't want that in my head right now.
That scene will scar me for the rest of my life.
That scene scarred us all.
Ever since I was a kid. That's just
Alright.
scarred the shit out of me.
Thanks to Asher, that first one's coming around and she's using that momentum and pulling that second whip, going in for our second attack. Dual whips! This will probably have disadvantage as well, so 22 for the first one.
Gitzi rolling hot.
You had to say that, huh? 17 for the second.
17 still hits.
Okay, good, yes. Yes! That's what I love to hear. All right, additional 9 damage, so total 19 from that turn.
Additional 9 damage. Got it.
Boom.
All right. Any bonus
That will be my
action
turn.
or more movement from you, Gitzi?
No. That's okay.
Oh man, disorientated inside the darkness and now being whipped. Struck in the back. All right, this is gonna be he's like trying to feel his way. He's gonna turn around and try to get to whatever this source is. I'm gonna give him, he is the captain of his ship, knows the deck layout pretty well. We're going to go with a flat perception check where this would normally be, he would have advantage on this for the deck of his own ship. But there's darkness there, so it's just going to be a flat roll. All right.
Does my stealth come into play with this? Probably not, because I hit him, so that ruins that.
No, stealth is gone once you whipped. All right, this is a +3 flat roll. He needs to make inside of darkness, he needs to make a 17 or above to find the stairs.
Oh my god.
Of course.
I think he found him.
As he's
To
gonna
the
reach
basement.
as he spins around and finds that railing, he's gonna make his way up and then all of a sudden run out and literally smash into you, Gitzi.
No, can I like shoulder check him? I'm not moving.
I mean, he bounces off of you, Gitzi. let's be honest in your shell. All right, Captain Harry whispers. He's gonna pull out his scimitar. He's gonna scream out, "We got a whole crew trying to take everything that we have here. Defend yourselves!" As he will embolden the rest of his crew, giving them a 1d4, first of 3 scimitar attacks coming towards Gitzi.
Okay. Oh. Yeah.
Wow.
So that will hurt me.
Oh my God, I've got to stop this streak of me and bosses right now.
Yeah, that'd be.
I will throw up my ward
Oh.
Nat 20.
because
Can't do it
I
against the
can't
crit.
even cut
crit-
any damage down.
Crit beats it. You can do everything else except for stopping crits.
think so.
All right.
I mean, he still would have done a lot of damage to you because it's only so many HP, but
At least it's a single scimitar. Second swing. 16.
Does not hit.
Third swing. Oh, and I will need to roll my his own D4 on this bad boy.
Oh.
19. Does that hit?
It does not.
All right. We'll get the D4s. We're going to get the D4s on here now. What is your AC right now?
20.
Okay, it's 20. Okay, this very first one got to be a 4 or it's a miss. Second one's going to be a miss. With a 19, the second one will hit. It's going to do 8 points of slashing damage. So a total of 24 damage against you, Gitzi.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, that hurt a little bit.
What are you already damaged from?
Nothing.
Do we have any
From
temp?
way-
Do
I
you
did
have any
have some
temp?
temp.
Okay, you got some temporary hit points.
I thought I did, but it disappeared when I put it in and didn't apply it for the current for some reason. Because I thought I had like
They didn't
10.
make it into Foundry, the temp hit points. I don't think.
Hey, everybody should have 10 because of my chef's feast.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So that'll be 14. Okay, cool. It's the right amount. You're at 46. Cool.
But with the 10 on top of that, it didn't count my temp hit points for some reason.
Well, they're already gone because so it'll be 14 minus 60, 46. You did
Okay.
24 points, so temps are gone and you're at 46 now.
Okay, cool.
Perfect. All right. Into the captain's turn. Damian Diamond over here in darkness. It's going to try to lash out at Aelun. We'll see if it gets lucky enough. Disadvantage inside the darkness. Going to use his scimitar. First swing. 14. That's a miss.
Miss.
Second scimitar shot. $19.
That'll hit.
Gonna do 5 points of slashing damage to you. Then it's gonna be
is that a disadvantage?
oh, my bad. Let's see here. First one's not going to hit regardless. We need to throw this one again.
Okay.
Nice, 14. Both those will not hit, but they won't be low enough. They're not going to strike Rorus. Lots of action going on inside the darkness.
These names.
I'm gonna say that as those scimitars are striking through with my superior hearing, I can just hear it cutting the wind and just move.
Hell yeah.
just enough
Absolutely.
that it just whiffs.
It's an actual reaction.
They're going to
You're
stay
Neo in the Matrix.
where they're at next to you, Aelun.
When I'm ready, I won't need to dodge bullets.
Wyndham is going to come down sloth style from this rigging. I'm coming, boss. Going to attempt an attack with velocity with this two-handed scimitar as it comes flying down from the rigging towards you, Gitzi.
Okay.
I like that term, attack with velocity. That should be in the handbook.
Should be in the handbook.
We need to factor damage for velocity.
I just do it like falling damage and just tack it on.
How many meters per second are they moving?
All right. Here it comes with advantage. Oh, let's go. Let's
Finally
go.
a bad guy roll.
It's gonna damage the ship at that point.
Even with the 1d4, will not be able to get it. As you're able to get out of the way from this massive scimitar, pulling it up and out. Gonna swing with that one more time. This time just straight up.
Oh, yeah, that'll hit.
23 will hit. 7 points of slashing damage.
Okay. How rude. It's not how you treat a guest on your ship.
That's going to be the end of Wyndham's turn. Okay. Rorus's turn. Since he has advantage, this will be straight up as he goes to attack Aelun. Dirty 20.
That'll hit.
It's going to do 9 points of slashing damage. Then the sneak attack's going to come in. $13 points from the sneak attack.
Okay.
You're never going to make it out of here alive if you keep this up. You'll be lucky to be sold somewhere else, boy. Rorus is going to stay where he's at. Asher, it is your turn.
Oh, man. Okay. Full squad's not there yet, so I think I will keep the darkness up for now.
I think that's a fantastic idea for the immediate.
Yep. So I'm gonna keep it rolling. So with that, I see. So is there still one guy up on the banister? Like the far right guy is up above that I can see still, or?
Yep, four-fingered Chad right here.
Okay.
They are in the initiative directly after you.
Okay. I'm gonna see if I can knock him off of that, like, thing that he's on. So I'm just gonna cast Magic Missile, and you're just gonna see me like throw my hand out, and these magical darts are gonna shoot out and then curve up, and then they're just gonna pop, 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 pelt him.
How many are you sending?
I'm casting it at 2nd level, so it'll be 4 darts.
Okay, 4 darts. I'm going to give you 2 points on the AC from 8. So 10, 12, 14. All right, 16 with 4 darts. That's going to be their dexterity saving throw on the ropes.
All right. Let me see if I can... I want to see if I can do this on the new sheet. So if I do this... How do I... Oh. Cast spell. Damage.
Yeah.
Why did it only roll 1?
You probably just
Why
cast
did it
it.
only roll 1?
You probably only cast it at the first level. There's probably
it gets 3 automatically, like as part of the spell.
It's all right. Just roll the other ones.
Okay, I'm just gonna roll 3 more. So that'll be 5, 10, 11, 12. So that'll be 13 force damage.
13 force damage. All right, boom. Pelted. Four-fingered Chad's got a +5 on this dexterity saving throw. Needs to make a 16 to hold on to the rigging. Here it comes.
If he's missing his thumb. You didn't say which finger was missing.
I like the way you think, Caustic. I like the way you think.
You know, you make a good point. You make a good point. And for taking advantage of Fantasy Name Generator, I'm throwing this with disadvantage.
Generous.
Nice job. Well done.
It's so good.
It's a well-placed argument from the debate captain right there.
Oh my god.
All right. 50-50. Heads is going off the side of the boat. Tails, he's hitting the side hard.
Oh,
all right.
It's a clinker.
It's gonna hit hard, landing prone. I will go ahead and roll. Let's see here. I'm gonna roll 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I'm gonna roll 6 of these. 66. Oh god, 22 points of damage.
It's like a critical fail damage.
DTD.
I mean, we should celebrate. That's horrifying.
Oh, 4 fingers. Hallelujah.
Finger Chadwick.
He's gonna fall sideways, ooh, and you're just gonna hear as he's gonna hit his head on the side of that railing. DTD.
No.
DTD by the Torrington. Get. Wish I had celery. Just.
Oh my god.
Nice. One shot magic missile. Gotta love it.
Well done.
In the back of Asher's mind, even though Asher doesn't know about his name or his predicament, I just say to myself, high five. Wait.
Well done. Well done.
Asher's the one committing all the murders.
I actually don't know he's dead yet.
Oh, you heard the sound. It was.
Ooh.
No turn for four-finger Chadwick. That's a clutch move. Aelun, it is your turn. Then it's Jinrid and Josiah.
On that second attack that Roris makes, I'm gonna have turned around, so he's stabbing me straight in the gut, and I'm just gonna grab at his hand and the knife when he does it, and I'm just gonna look into the darkness where I figure he's at. Just, are you scared of the dark, my friend?
I was born in the darkness.
Well, let me give you something to be really afraid of then.
Oh shit!
I transform into Rook,
Let's go.
grabbing his hand as my hand is just like morphed around his hand, just this giant werewolf hand. Now I'm gonna take my metal claw, and I'm just gonna bash the claws into him twice. So it's
Do you naturally have any kind of advantage?
Do I naturally have any kind of advantage? Probably not.
Okay, so it's still
I
inside
do
of
have
magic.
advantage to perception with hearing and smell, but
Okay.
I mean, this asshole wears some cheap cologne. Let's be honest. He's got some. He's got some.
knife inside of me. So
I want you to roll with that. I want you to do a perception check. I think this is a really cool use of this.
okay,
I'm gonna set the DC at 16.
okay,
If you do, no disadvantage inside this darkness.
okay. Perception check 16. Where's my perception?
Old Roris High Karate.
That'll be a 23.
Let's go. No disadvantage on this bad boy.
Okay. All right. First strike coming in.
Boom.
Did it roll? Attack. Normal.
Oh my god.
Shit.
No.
Embarrassing. but at least no one will see it in the darkness.
He will.
When I got I guess
He'll
when I got
know.
taller, I didn't realize he was staying the same height.
You just rear
It's like-
you rear back to just let him eat, and you realize you take that step back. Oh, you go falling down in towards the cache. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw so you do not fall in.
Dex. 11.
Oh. You're going 10 feet back. Excuse me. You're going to fall into the hold, Rook. You're going to take 6 points of bludgeoning damage. You're currently
that's not
down
good.
in the hull of this ship. You can use
6
athletics to pull yourself back up. You have half feet of movement. You are in your werewolf mode. You can try to jump and just immediately get back out.
Okay. So
If you want to, however you want to do this.
I would like to get back out. I would like to jump back out. Would you say I'm rolling athletics?
Yeah, athletics on this flat-footed jump back up.
Why do I have advantage on athletics? Hold on. Climbing, jumping, or swimming for my hybrid transformation. Okay.
Let's go! Let's go! With that nat 20, getting yourself back up. Take a swing on this leap, my dude.
Yeah, let's go. Make it happen.
Negating all of my fuck ups.
We'll see.
You'll be able to tag a 1d6 on this for velocity.
All right, that's a 18 to hit.
18 will hit. Take your normal
Okay.
attack and add a d6 to it.
Yes.
Situational bonus plus 1d6. 16 points of slashing damage. As I fall down, I jump back up with that metal claw and I just stick it into his chest.
Let's go, dude. What a Mudcat turn. What a Mudcat turn.
That was so let me check on something while we're here for just a second.
Mixed emotions.
Seriously. Roller
Dude, imagine
coaster.
like dispel the darkness right as he's like leaping back up with the fist and just like like, oh, that'd be so cool.
Terrifying for everyone else.
It's just no one saw it.
So that did take me down to 35 points, which is half. So I have to make a wisdom save every turn. Wait, wisdom save throw or else move directly towards the nearest creature to you and attack.
I mean, it's kind of what you did.
You know, it's good because he needs to feral out on whatever's in that zone.
Yeah, so I am I'm forced to make the DC 8 wisdom save every time, or be subject to my bloodlust,
Got it.
which works. You know, all the people next to me are bad guys right now, so that's okay. We just got to the threshold.
Do you have to do it at the end of this turn or next?
Let me read. If you begin your turn with 35 or fewer, so next turn. I just got there.
Got it. What size do you grow with this, by the way?
Let me check. Don't know that I remember offhand.
I think just for dramatic effect, I'm going to make your token just a tad bit larger, just to reflect it, because I can.
Oh,
A little bit bigger than normal.
I don't think I grow in size, to be honest with you. I still think I'm
Cool.
within the bounds of normal.
Cool. I'm just going to put you at 1.2 times, so it's kind of you're hulked out, you're still moving, everything is still the same. It just looks dramatically a little cooler. All right.
That's it.
Booyah. End of your turn. Jinrid's turn. Son of a bitch. All this darkness. I gotta get darkness goggles, bro. I gotta get your darkness goggles. 5, 10. Oh yeah, I forgot I can use these. 15, 20, 25, 30. I can see Gitzi's having a rough time over there, though.
It's not a party, and there's no food.
There's no pinata?
Man,
No, I might be the pinata soon, though.
that's a mood.
I'm sure your rat will help out in that regard.
Yeah, where's Dave?
Did you call him Dave?
Yeah.
It's James.
Oh, sorry.
You forgot my
James.
rat's name?
Yeah, 100%.
Jimmy. Well, to be fair, you haven't actually told us that in character yet,
That's
so.
true.
Nor do I really know that you have a pet rat. Oh wait, no, I do, but it's weird.
Yes. You thought it was very strange.
Jimmy.
Part of the course for Gitzi.
James.
James. Sir James. For formality purposes.
Was this rat knighted by the queen?
In my head, yes.
Sir
Queen
Laura.
Gitzi?
Yes.
I'm gonna use my meta magic since I'm still far away from you to extend the distance on this spell and use Cure Wounds at the 3rd level.
That's dope. What a great way to use that stuff.
Dude, when I found that out, I was like, oh my god, I need this in my life.
Yeah. That's amazing.
All right, new to the campaigns, I roll a d20 to see if I crit heal.
Oh, okay.
There's no negative on this, there's only a positive, so ones don't detract from it. It's just to see a chance if you crit, since I don't have to make a roll.
That's really cool.
Damn.
Still good healing.
Yeah, that's really
Yeah.
good. Really.
Where we are right now at this level, that's still really good healing.
Oh man, 22 points back for Gitzi.
That's a
Boom.
delight. Thank you.
Already back on your sheet. Go, you're topped off.
Boom.
Let's
Yeah.
go.
Ah! You're just gonna see Gitzi, her mouth open like it is in that little icon. Ah! Just like she's got shocked with electricity, but she's smiling through it all.
Not sleeping tonight.
Oh, let's go. The chalice. I don't have to see you. Let's go. Let's go.
Nice.
Starry form, you just have to be in my area, which you are. You were just in range for that bad boy. Oh, let's go. I'm going to send that over to Rook because I know you were in, well, Aelun, I don't know your Rook yet. We're getting there, though. All right. Starry form, you get... Are we at 2d8 yet? You guys remember, am I still on 1d8 for that, or am I on 2? God, I'm just completely drawing a blank. I'm looking at it.
Sure.
I don't think I'm there yet. Just 1d8 plus 4. All right. Starry form chalice. Boom.
This music is perfect, by the way.
Thank you.
It's hitting all the spots.
7 points back to Rook. Boom.
Nice.
That'll be the end of Jinrid's turn. I'm gonna look down over, and I'm going to. I don't have a help action. I can't help you. Shit. Come on.
Yeah.
I'm gonna offer you words of encouragement, hopes and prayers, Josiah.
I will take those hopes and prayers.
I'm surprised he didn't laugh. He just looks laughing at him.
Oh, he knows I'm still wearing his coat, so he's not gonna laugh too hard.
You remember that the crane can swim, right?
I've been on a ship for a good part of my life. I know how to swim. Shut up. as I paddle my way over to the wall and climb up to
Kitty
where
paddle.
you are.
I mean, the good news is you are a sailor, so I don't take anything off of your actual movement. So, you're good. You just need to make me an athletics check, pulling yourself up. Just needs to be a 10 or higher.
No! Are you kidding me?
Oh my God.
I've been rolling. Dude, tonight's rolls have been they're next level. Next level.
You reach
Those
up, you,
rocks are covered.
you
Covered
slip
in
down
sludge.
like a fat kid trying to get out of the pool. You missed the first attempt. Subtract 5 feet of movement. Roll again. Athletics check. Get your hand up on the other side.
Yes!
Yes!
Let me up that frigging wall.
Let's go. What you lost in movement, you get back with the second hand, propelling yourself back up.
Good Lord. Oh.
You'll be able to launch yourself. I'm going to give you an extra 5 feet of movement from that.
Oh my God. What an adventure it was to get onto this dock. It wasn't exactly how I expected it to go, but I mean, we're here now, and that's the good point. I can see I'll win him the Buster just sitting over there by Gitzi, right?
Yes, you can see
There
Wyndham
he
the
is.
Buster.
Perfect. As I get up, I'm just gonna put my left hand on Jen's shoulder. Thanks for the words of encouragement. I'm gonna pull out my hand crossbow and I'm gonna shoot the big guy by Gitzi. I'm gonna use the new on this one. Oh crap! It's a 13.
13. Arrow flies over the top. I'm gonna wheel that. I'm wheeling that. 1d6 headed your way. I'm rolling it. Come on, baby. Come on. Oh!
So I take it 14 doesn't get it done.
shit, it does. 14 just hits. 14 just hits. I thought they were in 15.
Wow.
Yes.
Oh.
With my hand on you as I unleash this shot, something inside me corrects that aim just ever so slightly as I was going to aim too high, and the shot comes in. I mean, 5 points piercing damage with that. It's not a bad thing.
Let's take what we can
'Cause
get.
I get sneak attack with that too, don't I?
Yeah, Gitzi's next to him. Let's go.
Yes, sir.
Nice.
Why did we do that? That's not fun. I'll just roll sneak attack from here then, if I can find it. 16 on top of that, so a total of 21 points piercing damage on old Wyndham, the Buster.
Oh, he is bloodied.
Sweet.
He is. Oh. Yeah, he's bloodied.
Oh, I did something. So I shoot that shot. Roris! You backstabbing son of a bitch! You've always played both sides. Hire a crew in the tavern to hijack the ship, and then you pulled this crap. I'm sure the guild sanctioned this. By the way, Josiah says hello. That'll end my turn.
Let's go.
Love it. Love it.
Fighting words.
Back over here to Kayla the Swindler. Taking shots at Rook with disadvantage. Same thing, Scimitar coming in. First shot, disadvantage. 19.
That'll hit unless. So I have. What's it called? I can use a key point for a step of the wind to take the. No, sorry, for patient defense. You spend a key point to take the dodge action. Oh no, it's a bonus action on my turn. Okay.
Yeah.
Why would you be dodging on your turn?
That's the dodge mechanic within it.
That's weird.
I will let you spend 2 key points to use dodge as a reaction.
2 key points to use dodge as a reaction. I'll take it. Yep. Fair enough.
Now dodge, she's already got disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
Do I want to? Yeah, I mean, why not?
It's okay too.
Why not? Why not have triple disadvantage? You know, why not?
Okay.
I like that.
All right,
Cool.
17. Does that hit?
Just hits.
Ah. All right, we already got the damage levied. Or well, I'll just roll it again. It just makes sense. Just go ahead and do it. It turns out to be the same thing.
All right.
Every time I do that, the dice tell me what I should be doing anyway. All right, but you have dodge for this full time, so here it comes in again. Disadvantage.
Okay.
Let's go. Second one will not hit.
Natural 1, baby.
All right, third strike. Oh, is nat 1 in there too? Let's go. That'll take away the offhanded. Oh, I just can't find him inside here. She is going to do damage, however, with that nat 1 to Damien the Diamond.
Hey.
Oh, rough.
Why couldn't you do it to Roris? Piece of shit.
Because she'd have to stab through me to get to him.
Yeah, well, I mean, there's already a hole there.
You hit me! Oh, bitch! It's gonna do 4 points of slashing damage to Damien. Let's go. end of that round, you begin to hear the dockside bells ring. Ding 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 ding. I'm gonna let you guys refill your beverage. Come back the start of the round, Gitzi.
Oppress.
Dock fighting midday. Well, or coming up on night.
Dogfight at dusk. Yar.
I know what y'all have been doing out here on the docks. You smoking cigarettes and drinking beer, are you juvenile delinquents?
Well, we're here and we got a wonderful, large audience. Thank you guys for joining us. We play D&D over here on this channel almost every night throughout the week, 9 p.m. CDT. That's 7 p.m. if you're over on the West Coast, 10 p.m. if you're over on the ill side. Thanks for joining us. This is one of our mainline campaigns. Tomorrow night, you'll see some of the community members playing in their commission game in Baldur's Gate, as well as they start at Blackgate on the Outer Limits.
Oh, starting them on the other side, huh?
They will be set inside the same time that you guys are, but they are not a side quest. They are independently on their own. If things happen where bits and pieces cross, they do, but there's probably a good chance that they never even see each other because it's a big city. But you never know. You never know.
This is going to be exciting. Oh boy, I cannot wait to see what's going on Friday.
How do I like Foundry? I'm enjoying it immensely. I'm getting much better at it right now. The more you integrate into it, the bigger the payoff is what I'm seeing. And once I get super proficient at it, oh buddy, because I don't know keystroke shortcuts right now. Once I start that memorization process is the moment that I become very proficient. I'm loving the animated maps. I'm loving the fact that we don't have this massive delay. No one's talking about music getting doubled up over on them. Life is good right now. Also, for all those out inside the audience, if you guys aren't in the Discord and you guys want to talk D&D 24/7, we are a spot for it. A lovely community of folks that are like-minded into story first D&D. If one of the mods can link it out, it's discord.gg/CaptainRoBear.
Ta-da!
Also want to take this time to thank all those lovely tier 2 and tier 3 supporters for making the world go round. I appreciate you very much, and I hope you enjoy your silver hammers and golden axes. I appreciate you guys very much. To the big patron donors out there, for namesake, Shabby, Hollow, and everyone else in between, thank you so much for your support. We appreciate it immensely. And for the folks that go ham on Streamloots, you guys are rock stars. Thanks for helping the cast, playing along and saving our lives and supporting
over
the content over here. I couldn't run D&D 24/7 without you. And just to remember, you don't have to pay a thing to get in on Streamloots. All you have to do is lurk the channel over here. If you hang out with us in our D&D stream 24/7, you'll accumulate the lovely gold that is down there, and you guys can redeem a free chest about once a month out of it and get some cards for free, so don't forget it. All right, I'm gonna go get my beverage. Sorry, guys.
Cheers.
I'm trying to remember to actually start to promote myself at times. I have little
It's a fair
notes.
thing to
Why would
do.
you do that? That's terrible business.
Bad
Yeah.
business practice.
Who does that anymore?
Business practice.
And while you're gone, change your dice. No,
brutal.
I know I'm playing with fire, Chad. It's okay. It's all in good fun.
Listen, this is not the time to joke. It's a pandemic.
I mean, yikes.
You're gonna have to let him in on this inside joke now.
It's too
We've
much.
used it
Thank you, Sid, for the
twice.
prime.
All right. Good story time. Chat, story time. Gather around, grab your drinks, get comfortable. Let me tell you the very quick and short, stupid tale of
Said comfortable. What?
Bumble dating app experience I had recently, where I tried to make a joke to someone and they proceeded to not find it very funny because the pandemic is a very serious thing happening and the world is already difficult enough. So why should I be giving her, quote unquote, a hard time? Send follows up with yikes.
To be fair,
I have never yeeted myself. And it wasn't, I said nothing about them. There was nothing involving that whatsoever. I have never yeeted myself out of a conversation faster than that experience.
Back out, back out, back out, back out.
Yeah.
I don't want to be here anymore.
Pull up.
Yeah. Yeah.
That just wasn't a match that was made to be right there. I'll tell you what
No,
right now.
absolutely not.
It's okay.
Dodged a bullet, chat. Dodged a bullet.
Save your jokes for a time when the world's at peace and there's no financial crisis and
Or issues,
Right.
yeah.
Yeah. be
Absolutely.
basically just don't
considerate.
joke during our lifetime, okay?
Yeah. Yeah. I just, no fun whatsoever.
Yeah, zero fun.
But hey, just
God, I
made
can't
it
even-
easier for me.
Nah. Sorry.
Imagine being so uptight.
That you
living your life
insensitive
that way.
bastard. How
Super
dare
tight.
you?
Guys, I'm sure all of you can agree in chat, absolutely. I'm fucking hilarious, okay? Let's just be honest. I'm fantastic, okay? And that's all I need to say on it. And no one disagreed.
No, keep going. Keep going.
I'm
Talk-
waiting for the
keep-
punchline.
Yeah.
We're
We're gonna
There is
let
no
you lead us on.
punchline.
You're so funny. We're not. gonna
I'm
let you
so
stop.
funny that I roll natural ones. And you find humor out of that through my
Uh-huh.
suffering.
Oh.
But you can't joke with me because if I'm suffering, the world is already tough enough that I don't need to hear it.
I already rolled a nat one. I don't want to hear your jokes.
Hey, well, you know what? Screw you guys.
Good one. And
I cast fireball. No.
Hey, I have all 5 of my fingers. You can't take me down.
Oh! Oh my God, Caustic is on fire tonight. Look out for this one right here.
Look, when I'm done with you, you're just gonna be a shell of your former self.
Okay, that's pretty
Ooh.
good.
Is that a threat, Dad?
Oh God.
That's a promise.
Oh my god. We're a mess.
You really are. I don't know.
Some of us
I don't
are
even-
others.
I don't even know what day it is anymore, what year
Adam?
it is.
Do you have another emote slot available on your channel?
No.
I got a feeling
But
yikes might need to be in there somewhere.
Yikes. Yikes. That's a yikes, baby boy. What you doing with your life?
Pandemic.
Yeah. Yikes.
Yikes. I'm going to use that the rest of this week. All
The
3
only
days.
problem is that since I got the new system all up and running now, right, and it's running great, I did the fresh install, so now I have to go back in. All that work I did to revamp my stream like a month ago, I now have to go in and redo everything because it's all gone.
Here's my hug for you, my friend.
I just remembered I do have a yikes emote.
Yikes.
Also, before we go back in, big thank you to For Name's Sake, Ether, and Cletus, and everyone else that's been ham gifting subs this month. So apparently it's a thing. So thank you guys very much. Appreciate you supporting all the other community members out there. If anybody's been gifted a sub tonight, don't forget, refresh so you can get rid of the ad monster. All subs, get rid of it. And you also get early access to all the episodes 1 week before they appear on YouTube. All you have to do is link your Twitch account inside the Discord, and there's an early access folder where I post those usually within hours, but up to 24 hours later after the episode. You can also link that if you're one of the lovely patrons as well. You get access to it. Top of the round, Gitzi.
I am attacking the Capitan. Whipping him. Swinging that around. Swinging a chain.
He stands atop a waterfall, swinging a chain.
Oh, 17. That does it, though.
My apologies, your rat is back up on top of your head.
Thank you, James.
Thank
needs
you.
to stay with
I
me.
was very distracted. It wasn't there.
Poor James.
Jimmy the rat.
Damn it.
All right. Let's roll some damage for our first one. Boom, 10 damage. But on top of that, hold your horses, folks. Angry, upset. She is also going to add Divine Smite on that at the 2nd level.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Paladin gonna paladin.
That's right. We need to. Might as well, right?
So I started smiting.
Easy job.
Yeah.
You got me.
No.
Smiting makes me feel good.
That is an additional 17 points of damage.
Hot.
What level smite was that? 3d8?
2nd.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna cast high. It's normally 2d8s, and then it goes up for each level.
Let's go. Let's go.
So, ta-da!
And you got a lucky Gitzi, by the way.
Oh, yes. I'm probably gonna need that. So, let us attack with our 2nd whip. Oh, well, that sucks. No.
Whip goes out and gets stuck on that railing as you just miss. It'll take your bonus action to get that thing back.
All right. I will do so. I don't want to be anchored to the ship. She's gonna pull her whip out. Dang it.
Totally. You've been across the world and back. It's time that we send you all back home.
Oh, been there. She kind of gets actually excited for a hot second, forgetting that she's in combat.
Free travel.
I could use a vacation.
Used to the Alaskan cruises. Oh my god.
I do like a buffet.
Captain Harry Whispers is bloodied as well.
Awesome. Well, that took my bonus action, so she's now just imagining what her vacation on this ship might be. Quite oblivious of what it actually is.
All right, Captain Harry Whispers will action surge.
Butthead.
Gonna be 5 strikes. First one coming in. Go ahead and copy that guy. Boom.
17 does not hit.
Let's go. First one does not hit. Second one.
Oh,
Let's
10 does
go.
not.
Fourth one.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Gonna do 8 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
All right, and here's the 5th. Oh, let's
Does
go.
not hit.
It's about time we got some low villain rolls in there. Ah!
Serious.
I don't want more damage, but technically I take. He hits 5 times, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think I counted 4. I don't want to, but I want to be fair.
Appreciate that.
This ends up being a nat 20. Oh, it doesn't. Okay, this is good. Look at my cool dodging skills. I'm like a young teenager, perhaps a teenage turtle, if you will. Maybe one that's slightly different from other teenage turtles.
Did you say a mutant turtle or just?
Maybe. That's one way you could phrase it.
The GMNT. Unable, just as your shell blocking each one of these attacks. He's gonna take this time, since you have no reaction from that one, and he is going to GTFO.
Coward!
Sometimes you learn to live to fight another day, and in this case, as he points over, as you can hear the sound of those bells ringing. All right, acrobatics check. Yeah, it's a stumble, it's a bumble. Just it's rough going, getting over here. Gonna get on this box. That's gonna consume all of his movement.
Your grandmother fights better.
Poor bastard fell off the bell. I know my ship. Oh god.
Oh god.
Takes velocity damage from the belly flop in the water.
If it'd been a low 10, he would have fell in the drink. Damien the Diamond, damn near on top of Rook over here. He's gonna swing with disadvantage on you.
Did I just move?
No, I moved him slightly back, just a little bit.
Oh, okay.
Oh, did you like you were still right there?
Yeah, my token was here, I think, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's where it was.
Oh, okay.
I might have accidentally dragged it.
Oh, you're good. I just looked over. I was like, wait, I'm in a different spot.
Disadvantage, scimitar coming in.
Oh,
let's go with that net one, baby. Let's go.
That's what Wolf Daddy likes to see.
Don't ever say that again.
Oh no, give me more of that in my life. That's what I need.
Oh, this is great.
No one is referring to you as Wolf Daddy.
Well, they will be.
Damien strikes back. Damien strikes back over at Caleb the Swindler with his own attack with that nat one. He's gonna do 4 points of damage back. You bastard! Ah! God, these.
I think at this point they're just fighting each other. They're just like, no, screw you, no, screw you.
I'm saying here
wisdom
like
saving throws.
100%.
There's no getting around that. Like, that's happening. Oh my god. Okay. These are the most epic sailor, swindler, slaveholder shitheads of all time. Buster, Wyndham the Buster coming in with his big old scimitar. Swinging at Gitzi. First one in.
Oh, it's almost a 1. It was almost a 1.
19 plus the D4 from the captain. That'll hit.
Yeah, that'll make it then. But the captain's gone-ish.
It's a
That's fair.
it's an emboldening. He's still hanging out there. 7 points of slashing damage.
Oof. Okay, gotcha.
Gonna swing again.
Okay.
That one's gonna miss. Wyndham is going to use his action surge. Next one's gonna hit. It's gonna do 8 points of slashing damage. Last one.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Ooh.
All right.
That was a big dog. 14 points of slashing damage on the last strike. Gitzi looking rough, but still up.
At that point, you would see the shield with the familiar sigil appear as he takes off running, and I notice you there, not realizing really before how badly you were getting your ass kicked, quote unquote. And that shield will pop up on that last swing, and you will take no damage.
I'm going to have you coin flip for which one it is, since it's coming in late.
Okay.
Which one do you want for your call?
Tails never fails, right? That's what radio always says. So,
All right.
I do?
Yep. Well, you just always say tails. How do I coin flip?
One DC. Backslash or / roll 1DC. Let's go, Tails it is. You'll take that last 14 away.
Thank you.
God, it's so easy. I just click the heal button and it goes right back. God, that's awesome. Uh-oh, I think we both did it. Are you in?
Oh, yeah. I'm in roll 20. I will subtract it.
Oh, wow. So your roll 20 is actively carrying over on the sheet?
They should talk back and forth.
They are.
Now, my health. Now, I will say over here on mine, it says my health is 37, which it should be. I don't know what it says in Foundry.
Mine on Foundry keeps track in Foundry, but it doesn't carry back over to roll 20.
Interesting.
D&D Beyond.
Yeah,
Right.
you were down to 9 hit points, Gitzi.
Oh. Was that because I was also changing my damage hit too on roll 20, but not on Foundry?
Your max is 60? Yeah, that would have been double damage for your last couple of rolls.
Have I been dying twice as fast? No, that's okay. That's okay. I was applying my damage. That's on me. So
I didn't know they were communicating back and forth. I thought they were I thought they were independent.
I'm so strong. I've been taking double damage this whole time. Yeah.
So what we're gonna do is
I won't do that.
We're going to split the difference between what I think and what you have down. So you would have got 9 plus 14, so you would have been at 23. You're at 37, so that's a difference of 14 points. So we're going to just put 7 on. We're going to put you at 30 hit points, Gitzi.
30 hit points. Got it. I'm going to change it on the roll 20 side to reflect that, or D&D Beyond, not roll 20. Whatever program I'm using.
All right, we'll see what it does on the update here. Yep, there it goes. It does. That's wow, very interesting.
Good to know.
Okay, good to know. Good to know.
Taking so much damage.
So I am not going to go off of any of the hit points that I have done. I'm going to stop doing that right now and just allow you guys to continue because it's probably throwing everything off as you guys have been taking your own damage, correct? As you normally do, right?
I've just been letting you do it inside of.
Okay, you've been letting me do it, so we're correct. Josiah?
I haven't had any damage yet.
You haven't had any damage? You haven't had any damage. Okay, cool. So I will just continue what I am doing inside here. Nobody changed their health inside D&D Beyond, and we'll be straight up. Cool.
For reference, it doesn't go. If you change your health in Foundry, it does not go to D&D Beyond.
Yes.
So it doesn't work the other way.
Correct.
Mm-hmm. So it just would depend on who subtracted first.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So going forward, I'm the only one that's handling damage. FYI. All right.
Yes.
Got it.
End of Wyndham's turn. He's gonna stay locked in with Gitzi. I'm gonna break that shell. All right. Rorus's turn. Going in on Rook. Here comes that strike. This will be flat because of the darkness, but it still has sneak attack.
Okay. Miss.
17. Does that hit?
That just hits.
All right. Eight points of slashing damage. Sneak attack. $14 points on the sneak attack.
Okay.
Rook looking bloody. I don't know what kind of creature you are. Oh, we got mixed up. I'm not gonna let it happen again. Boys, just kill him. Don't worry about saving him. He's gonna use his offhand strike against you. Let's go. That's gonna miss. Bonus taken. Action taken. Into Rorus's turn. Asher, it is your turn. You can hear the bells ringing.
So I see the captain like kind of jump off and kind of fall and stumble and whatnot. Does it look like he notices me, like, or sees me there?
With that roll, no. He was just trying to get the hell off the ship because he's getting his ass kicked by a turtle.
No. Then you would see, you would see Asher pull a dagger out and just like has this look of like frustration and anger, realizing what the ship was doing, and is just going to toss the dagger in the air and then just force his hand forward and catapults the dagger straight at the captain.
Ooh. Oh boy, this is a big boy move for Asher.
At 4th level.
Oh,
Big boy magic.
And look at what we got over there. A little baby red devil, fresh out of Avernus. Which hell did you crawl out of?
You're the only devil I see here. What you're doing to these people?
You wouldn't know the
Enjoy
slightest.
going back.
Oh, what you gonna do about it?
Catch. Toss the dagger to him. And then slam it straight down. Or try to. Pissed. So, let me try in the in Foundry. Let's try this. We're learning things.
You're not gonna do anything, the old Captain Harry whispers.
Standard roll. 4th level. Cast spell.
No whammy, no whammy, no whammy, no whammy, no whammy.
He makes a saving throw. Shit, my bad. So he makes a dex 15.
Here's what's cool. I click my token and then hit the saving throw button, and it works.
Oh.
How badass is that?
Oh,
Let's go! How cool is that shit right there, man? Tease
so
it up.
Just takes off the catapult.
All right.
Roll that damage, baby. Oh.
20.
Let's go, baby. D. Describe his demise.
So, yeah, I will. Oh, what was the wrong thing? I will literally walk up to him. And so, yeah, I toss him the dagger, like towards him. And like as soon as he like goes to almost like catch it, I just send it straight down, straight to his like right to his gut, and then walk up to him. You know, I was fighting for you guys. I didn't want this to happen. But what you guys are doing is pure evil. And I may look like I'm from hell, but I know exactly where you're going. And then I'm just going to take my hand and then just like rip it out.
You fucking devil. I'll see you in hell. And he's gonna fall backwards into the drink. Captain Harry
And,
whispers,
you'll
no
see-
more.
You'll see Asher just standing there with the bloody dagger, and he's just breathing, and it's like he's just almost like a board, just like pissed.
Big moment for Asher. Action. Anything else for your turn?
No. He's kind of stunned in this moment. He's just gonna stand there as the body falls, and he just starts seeing the blood like kind of pour out around. He's just gonna be standing there stoic for a second, stunned. That'll be my turn.
If you want to roll for that, you may do so.
Roll for what?
If you want to roll, as I do sometimes, if your character can break the clarity of a big moment or not. It would be
Sure.
a wisdom saving throw with disadvantage for Asher. I would set that DC of him in this moment at an 18.
Sure. Saving throw, disadvantage. So yeah, 16.
16, yeah. He's just focused in on having to do this. All right. End of Asher's turn. Rook!
Okay. I'm just gonna keep attacking Auroras.
Oh, one more thing, and I'm sorry, I was gonna add this, but with what just transpired, and I'm sorry, Mudcat, ahead of time, but there's no way I'm concentrating on the darkness anymore, and that just goes.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Because I'm so focused on this right now, it just drops. Just letting you know.
Darkness lifted. Oh, shit! Do you have anything that is tied to frightening presence?
I mean, I don't even think my intimidation is high, honestly.
No, this would just be a frightened. So what I'm gonna do? What's your?
I don't think I have a frightening presence or anything. I have a, let's see, I have feral might.
What I'm gonna do, because it's dark, and then all of a sudden there is now this beast that is there. I'm going to roll for it once. I'm gonna roll a saving throw against frighten on them, not on Roris, but on Damien and Kayla on their turns.
Okay.
No more disadvantage. No need to roll for your senses. Metal Claw coming into Rorus.
First attack, 18 to hit.
Oh yeah, 18 hits.
All right, that'll be 9 slashing damage. Next attack. $14 to hit. Throw an inspo on that, I think. Dirty 20. That's another 12 points of damage. And then I'm going to go Flurry of Blows. So far, we're at 26 points of damage. So first strike coming in. 16 to hit. Is that it?
16 hits.
Okay. So that will be damage on this one. Another 5 points of damage, and then second Flurry of Blows attack.
So many metal
That's
claws.
21 to hit for another 8. So that is 13 plus 26. So that's 39 points
Jesus.
of combo slashing bludgeoning damage. Oh, I have to make a wisdom save too, technically, but
I don't even bother making it. Or well, go ahead, but it's not going to change anything.
I mean, he's right in my face, so yeah, I make it easily. So
all right, Rorus is badly wounded, past the point of bloodied, just mauled by this werewolf. Fucking kill it! Fucking kill him!
yeah, I'm just taking both claws and just
This is what you wanted.
just ripping into his stomach, just as I'm just swiping back and forth.
Tricorn knocked off, huge scar across from your metal hand. What kind of abomination are you? What the fuck? Let's go. He is on death's door. Anything else for you, Rook?
Let's see. I don't think. Did I take a bonus action? Yeah, I took Flurry of Blows, which is my bonus, right? So that is it.
All right. End of Rook's turn. I can see now, though. Seeing blood spilled from Rook and Gitzi. This time, I'm going to move up 5, 10, 15. Ooh, do I get on that boat?
Maybe.
Do you want to?
Seeing Rorus there, the dirty son of a bitch that put us in this spot, I'm gonna use my last meta magic and do cure wounds from where I'm at.
I still love that so much. That is so cool. Like, oh, what a great way to use that. Ugh.
So awesome.
You get it twice, but man, does it count. Cure wounds. 3rd level. Here's my D20. No crit. Healing as normal. $19 points back. Let's Go, baby. Root gets a healthy dose. Seeing Gitzi handle her own back over there. Having people run from you. I'm pulling my bow back and I'm going to shoot Roris.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
Here it comes. Actually, no, I can't. I healed. No, I can. I can make my choice there. Yep. All right. 1d8 plus 4 coming in as I make my bow.
Be the crane.
What's my hit on that? Plus 7. I don't have this on my my sheet yet. Down on my there we go. Starry form. Chalice, dragon, cosmic omen. Just do it old school. 1d20 plus 7. Let's go. Nine points of damage. Pulls back and the cosmic bow forms up. Now stuck with one of these shimmering arrows. As he spins back to look towards that arrow where it came in, staring back past Jinrid towards you, Josiah. I should have known, you motherfucker! I should have left for you. You should be dead. You should be dead.
For a second, I look him in the eyes and I drop the illusion so he can see Josiah.
We should have left you to die from whatever port you came from.
You did.
Fuck you. Point of order.
Time.
I need Caustic, Adam, and Mud to deafen themselves. I'm also deafening chat.
Oh my God.
We will return in just a second. I'll give you guys the thumbs up. All right.
Adam's on it in here yet.
Josiah, it is your turn.
Is he dead or is he still
Yeah.
hanging on?
He's on death's door.
As I take a moment, still locked with him, grab that crossbow, load it up, crouch down on one knee and just look him right between the eyes. I'm using steady aim to give myself advantage on this shot.
What is steady aim?
So steady aim is a bonus action that I give myself advantage on the next attack roll, which is this attack roll on my current turn. Problem is that I can't have moved since I haven't moved since my last round, and it's basically my speed is 0 until my next turn. So until my next turn, I'm locked into this position. I'm committing to this kill. Is just
your first shot, or is it your second one as well?
This is just this shot.
Okay, it gives you advantage in your first shot. I got you. That's the risk reward. Okay, very cool. I hadn't heard of this. Is from Swashbuckler? Or is it a
feature, right?
Steady aim is I'll have to look at.
Don't worry, I'll look at it later.
In the tree.
You keep in the zone, man.
Yeah, I've used it once before. I mean, he's locked in to Roris at this point.
Oh, it's Tasha's for Rogue. That's dope.
Yeah, he's literally taking a knee with this hand crossbow and giving it everything he got. Advantage.
Hold up.
What?
You don't have to use steady aim. You can use this for flavor. Rook is next to him. You naturally already have advantage with your sneak attack on your first one. So just use it for flavor.
My wolf daddy's already inside of him.
Wolf daddy.
Yeah, Swashbuckler Rogue, baby. Gonna need it too. Let's go! Let's go!
26. I really should have used the other thing to do the damage with it, but you know what? I had my sheet in front of me.
It does not matter. He only has 4 hit points left. DTD. Describe his demise.
As Josiah takes a knee, crossbow in hand, he aims it right between his eyes and pulls the trigger. And almost slow motion, you can see the string release the bow, and it careened through the air. Josiah not wavering on his lock on Roris's eyes, remembering spending that night underneath the dock with the rats, the crap smell, and that absolute horrid low tide as it soars right between Roris's eyes, knocking him flat on his back. And he spends a moment, still hand crossbow in air. Finally taking a breath. Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, you're f***ing dead. He reloads another arrow and tucks it into his coat, flips up the collar, and it's once again his suave, human-looking self.
Bonus action. Any movement?
I was so locked into him, I don't even know if there's anything I can do. Oh, you know what? I am. Fuck it. I'm spoils of war in this shit, and he's not even. I mean, he's got people around him. I'm literally gonna go up and try and loot his body. I'll take an attack of opportunity from the guy who's next to Rook. I'm gonna fight with him.
You won't have to take an attack of opportunity. You can be right here. You're right next to his body.
Literally, I'll just shoulder check him and push him aside as I reach in his coat. I'm looking for one specific thing. I'm looking for that dagger he showed me.
You will not be able to loot because you've used your action bonus action. But you're there.
I'm gonna get in it.
You're made.
I'm gonna get in it.
Noted.
Yes, chat. How many weeks has it been since I've got a noted out of CaptainRoBear? Let's go.
Into Josiah's turn. Kayla's got to make a wisdom saving throw. Let's see here. First, we have a wisdom saving throw from this back and forth between them. I'm gonna set this wisdom.
They've just been standing there stabbing each other.
This
while
is kind
everything
of
else
funny, actually.
I kind of enjoy
Figuring
this.
children.
They've been hit, so this has got to be above. It's been back forth, so this needs to be a 15. DC 15 on this. Not even gonna notice or really care about your giant wolf form lording over Rorus. Kayla's so pissed that Damien has struck back out. You bastard! Her first strike is going to be against him.
This just screams like two people locked on a ship for way too long and have been arguing for like the past month, and then it's just like all it takes is that one little thing, and then they're just going at it.
literally just imagine.
Would you want to deal with his snoring? Hell no.
I'm literally just imagining them standing in the darkness, like a few feet away from each other, just stabbing each other at the same time.
No
just
clue.
back and
I'm really
forth.
getting this guy.
She hits 9 points of slashing damage. Fuck you! Slashes him, then turns to look at Rook. Wisdom saving throw. Your proficiency right now is a 3. We're gonna add this to your strength. 3+.
-1.
What do you attack with? Dexterity then?
Dexterity.
Oh, that's where I forgot. We got this weird build where we have to custom your intimidation because of it. What's your dex?
+7.
+7, so we got a 10. That'll start at 18. This is gonna be a wisdom saving throw. 18 on this. Oh my god, she is pissed.
Oh,
Hell have no fury. She's gonna swing at you. I don't care what the fuck you are. Oh, dude, she is pissed.
Oh my god. Damn.
She is pissed. She's gonna do 8
You should
points
be
of
afraid.
8 points of slashing damage to you. Gonna swing with the offhand.
That'll hit.
Good God. Gonna do 8 points and then 6
Another
points.
Okay.
Rook luckily hanging on there, bloodied, but still doing all right.
I have resistance to slashing, bludgeoning, and piercing.
Oh my god, you
BT dubs.
yeah, you'll have to remind me of that.
Lucky
I am so sorry.
So that was 14. So what? She get 7 back.
Yeah, I'll put 7 back on him.
I
32?
probably forgot that the last couple of times too, but
Yeah,
it's okay.
don't worry.
We'll
Kind
do
of.
just fine.
We're all in new
thing.
territory, so yeah, I totally forgot. I was wondering, I was like, man, but I was also, there was a lot of, you had 3 people around you, so
Yeah.
it seemed right in my head.
I was keeping track of it at first, but then I forgot, and now I remembered again.
All
So
right,
here we are.
end of Kayla's turn. Gitzi, top of the round, before your turn,
Yes.
I need you to roll a perception check.
Okay.
Ooh.
Boom!
seeing it all.
19! Fresh, clean, on its own. What now?
I like the attitude. I like the attitude, kid.
All the other
on its
perceptions
own.
on the-
What now? Yo,
Jeez.
I'm a paladin. I got chains.
What?
Well, my perception's like +0, so they're terrible. I haven't seen anything before.
Oh, it's just funny.
No. Sorry, my dog's trying to sneak food off my disc. I have perception. I see it.
I have children that do the same thing. It's all right.
You see 2 sets of flaming fist guards on their way. So a total of 4 in the distance.
Okay. I'm gonna shout out, we gotta go, we gotta go, we gotta go, we gotta go. Does everyone still have their reed sticks with them?
How about that? We're taking the ship.
Just saying.
Part of the ship, part of the crew.
You are like the only one who actually knows how to man a ship. You think this is gonna be a good idea?
Oh God, that's terrible.
I'm sure Asher won't get seasick at all.
No, of course not.
They are headed your way. They have lanterns and they have spears. FYI. Okay.
Is this starting to get dark now? Like, is it starting to teeter into dusk?
Yes, darkness is setting in. Give me 1 second. I'm getting these guys in the order.
Aw, they don't.
No.
I don't want them to be.
I don't want them in the order.
They don't. We are all quietly fighting.
Chat wants me to cast Fireball so bad.
You know what? You tell chat to shut the up.
This is a time when no one else is around.
That was bizarre.
This tune kind of slaps, by the way.
Got some John Williams action going on.
In a hook kind of fashion.
About this music.
It's kind of like
chat. Can we just commend RoBear for the work he does specifically on music? We got pirate music, y'all. We got pirate music. Shit's amazing.
It's what you get when you got a producer.
It's almost like something from Fantasia. This one.
Yeah.
Fantastical. Fantasy.
Me to get my wand so I can direct the chorus.
Yes.
All right. Initiative's going in.
Ah, crap. Even they go before me.
Do I need to roll off with this 12?
With them coming in late, I'm gonna put them behind you.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Yeah, they're already behind you. It's sweet. It automatically puts them back because they're added in. Oh God, that is awesome. That is so convenient.
Like somebody who plays D&D made this thing.
So true. All right, let's do this thing. Gitzi, it is your turn.
All right, Wyndham, being a real pain in my butt, I'm gonna attack him first.
And him.
Wyndham. Right, got it.
Yeah.
Boom. Take that. 24, I assume will hit.
24 hits.
Okay, perfect. That's what I love to hear. Also, let us go ahead and use that. Where is it? Where'd it go? Divine Smite again. That seems like a good idea. All right. So on top of that, let's add in our... Boom, 19 points of damage on top of that.
Oh, let's go. DTD.
Yes!
Get him!
Wyndham! She's swinging it around. Both of those chains. I can't ever say that seriously. I'm going to have to change it. Swinging both those chains around. And she just takes the first swipe, and then the other comes up from like the opposite way. So you see his body just being split. One going one way, one going the other, being pulled by these whips across. And the energy from it. deep breath, and then she's gonna run off the other side. We're gonna run and jump off and get into the water. She sees those flaming fists. And we're gonna jump off the side of the boat and try to swan dive. So maybe
Gitzi.
acrobatics. Yes.
There are 2 items to loot here.
Oh, dang it. Yeah, I'll loot them. Will that take my bonus?
You don't sound so upset about it. Yeah, I guess
The
I'll loot
bodies,
them.
whatever.
Whatever.
How many times you heard that in the D&D campaign?
Oh no, this
I'll loot the bodies, whatever.
I forgot. This is Wyndham. He only has 1. It is a 2-handed scimitar that is a 1d12.
Yeah, I'm taking that. Yeah. So I'm gonna hold both whips, kind of like hold them kind of in each separate hand and kind of drag those along and grab the scimitar with my left hand.
Let's go.
Knocking them out. Can I make it like as I'm swinging that blade, it knocks it out and that scimitar just comes flying to me and I catch it?
100%.
It's mine now. That's not her voice, but that's the energy. All right, now we're just all these weapons, whips, just chain whips, just flailing behind her like a long tail. She runs and dives into the water on the other side. Maybe.
Oh,
Oh,
Jinrid has an idea.
okay.
Oh God.
Wait till my
So
turn.
I would like to note. Okay, I did look up rats can swim and hold their breath
Proclaim
for a
that.
long time. So James is going to be fine in case anyone's concerned.
I love.
No one's concerned,
Literally
but
no
you.
one was
I just want everyone to know James
So,
the rat
James
sitting
will
in
be
my
fine.
hair bun will be fine.
How exactly are you going to save your pet rat?
Oh no, he's just holding on to my hair like it's a little ride.
Yeah, he's
Little bun.
he's underwater right now. He's
Yeah.
drowning.
Yeah. Rats can hold their breath for a very long time. They're excellent swimmers. They've been known to swim through sewer pipes. And this is a wild rat, and he has had to do that a few times, especially in the rainy seasons.
Animal
You've got
handling
his
check.
whole backstory.
Listen, I
Animal-
know James.
Animal handling check.
Don't question it.
James,
Don't question it.
She
like,
knows
"Heck
James."
Yeah, I love swimming.
She knows
Old
James.
submarine.
If she knows anything, it's rats.
I know my rats. James and I are of like mind. We are in sync.
Gitzi, Lord of Rats and Vegetables.
Fruit.
James loves this. Like he's like very thrilled. Very thrilled.
All right, Constitution with advantage because it trusts you and because of its background. Of course.
Mm-hmm.
James can hold his breath as long as you can.
He says it was such disappointment.
No consequences. It literally is GMNT. You've taken this thing under your wing. By the way, I can hear myself. It might be
We'll teach him all my ways.
your headset. God. Oh my God. Son of a bitch. I love it.
You son of a bitch.
Captain Harry Whispers is dead. I'm going to remove him from the combatants list. Flaming Fist Guard. All right, it's this guy right here. 5, 10, 15, 20. You're going to be under arrest. Strength contest. He's just going to try to manacle you right off the bat, Asher. Strength versus strength. I'm going to lay down the line. This is an ability check for him, and it'll be ability check for you as well. $14 is the line.
I ain't beating that, probably.
Just roll like a 17.
Oh!
Or an 18.
Lean with it, rock with it, baby. You are going to be able to resist.
Easy.
Pushing his arm out of the way.
Wait, never mind.
Oh, that's amazing. All right, so as you push back, fine, have it your way. Chucking the lantern down the ground, he's going to go to use his spear on you. $16 to hit.
Misses.
Oh, let's go. That'll be the end of their turn. Gonna stay right next to you. This is Damien's turn. You bitch, you'll pay for this when we leave here. Wisdom for him. All right. He is not going to strike Kayla, but this is an 18 back over on Rook. My God.
Oh my God.
How did they both make these frightened checks? It's ridiculous. God, he's got a giant cat, a werewolf.
That's what happens when you sail the seas with hairy whispers.
Wonderful to hear.
Harry whispers.
Perception check coming in. Man, doesn't see anybody to reassure him of anything. I'm living to fight another day. He is going to disengage. And he's going to jump. He is out. He is over this. He has been hit multiple times. You fucking coward. Well, I'll be the one that will see another day. He's going to take an attack of opportunity from Kayla.
Yeah, just about to say.
She's not giving up. All right. Attack of opportunity coming in.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that hits. 6 points of damage. He is bloodied. You just see blood hit the water as the next splash over the side. God, Damien got messed up.
Gitzi's in the water, though.
As he looks down there
It's
and you
a
can
lot
see
of water. I think we'll be okay.
blood and turtle and a rat in her hair and Gitzi.
Big old bug eyes too. Like that. Gitzi has huge eyes and a snapping turtle mouth.
He's using his full movement. He's getting as far away as he can. I do need to make an athletics check with him, make sure his foot doesn't get stuck. Actually, acrobatics, they can use that. This has got to be over a 10. Just barely gets over that rail. That was close. All right. Wyndham out of the order. Rorus out of the order. Asher, it is your turn, my dude.
So Asher was like standing there, kind of almost stunned, like dazed, and then the guard comes up behind him and tries to like just grab at his hand and like sling his arms behind his back, and Asher is able to like resist it, and then he takes a swipe at him, and you would see this look that you haven't really seen on Asher before, and you'd see almost the slight kindle of fire behind his eyes as he turns and he looks at this guard and says, "We didn't start this, but if you want a devil, I'll give you a devil." And I will Misty Step to the end of the pier here as a bonus action.
Hear it, boys. It's the Red Devil of Baldur's Gate himself.
And I will Fireball.
Oh, the Red Devil is born. Let's go.
They all make Dex saving throws of 15. That's how the cards played.
New
Okay.
title of the arc: The Corruption of Asher.
If you will cast this from your sheet, it will pull up the saving throw for me to be able to roll on them and the template that marks what it all is
How
on
neat
fire.
How neat is that, guys?
That's neat.
That's
That's pretty neat.
Pretty neat.
Memes for millennials.
You don't get to use neat when you just fireballed
You gotta pack
six guards.
Pack a gun. Pack some heat.
Let's go.
Very cool.
And then, saving throw 15 Dex.
Here it comes. Dexterity saving throws. First guard. Save.
Shitter.
Second guard, save.
Come on.
Oh my god, they're rolling out of their minds.
These guys are like Green Berets.
Oh, let's
There we
go.
go.
That's a crit on the last one. Crit damage. That dude's more than likely incinerated.
Well, I'll roll damage here.
Yeah. Smoke his ass.
Ooh, that's
So,
Oh, 8d6 on him. The last guard is incinerated. 25 points of damage. On the money. I set them all at 25 points. DTD, you burn all of the guards. Describe their demise, Asher.
wow. That worked. Scarily, as the narrative would want it to be. So Asher's still there, kind of like stoic, and like just kind of staring at the body on the ground. The guard comes up, roughhouses, and then takes 2 swings, and it's like I snap back, and you just see me Misty Step, and then you just turn, and I'm right next to Jinrid. So Jinrid sees these almost like slight flames behind, like in the glint of my eyes, as I just turn and I just incinerate everyone. And then I literally like push Jinrid out of the way as I head on towards the ship.
Oh.
And it looks like I'm heading straight to Kayla. But that will be my turn. That's where I end.
Rook,
Okay.
it is your turn.
Yep, I'm gonna succeed my wisdom save so I can do what I want. I am going to looking over at Josiah as he comes up here.
Stay out of my way.
As I reach down, I've been slashing at Roris here. I'm going to bare my claws down into his body, and I'm gonna rip him in half from the spine of through the wound that I've created. Rip him in half, and I'm gonna pick up the halves of his body. Improvised weapon. I'm throwing them at Kayla.
I need some parts of that.
I'm chucking these two halves of Roris at Kayla.
I hate you.
That's what I was gonna do before you did your thing. First half coming in. I don't. What's my to hit on an improvised weapon?
I'm gonna pull this back just a little bit because we have a declared moment of what was going down. Kayla also has lowered her weapons. Rook is furious at wanting to try to tear this body apart. Josiah, persuasion check is this RP moment as Rook is trying to shred the body.
Oof. Persuasion is not my strongest. Really playing with a 10.
Listen,
I just need to find the dagger. Just hold on a second. Let me rifle through his pockets. I need to find the dagger. You could do whatever the hell you want with him. It's the only chance we have with the guild.
Just give me his leg.
You take whatever the fuck you want. All I want is a goddamn dagger.
Sleight of hand, Josiah.
Give me the leg.
How's a 21 feel?
21. You go in, you know you don't have much time at all. I need a dexterity ability check from you, Rook.
Wow.
As Rook is going in to just shred this body, you literally just go for the belt, Josiah, and pull him aside as Rook just tearing into this deck. It gives you just enough time as Rook misses to be able to pilfer and pull the dagger out in any possessions that are on the belt. We'll get to those possessions at a later moment, but you're just making sure you have that dagger.
Mwah! Yes. Now do whatever the hell you want to do with him.
Okay.
Can I still throw his body parts?
Absolutely.
I got what I need. You do what you need to do.
While he's getting in there and I'm missing, all that stuff. I'm just slashing. And finally I get the spinal cord and I just break it. And I'm just picking up the two pieces and I'm just gonna throw each one at Kayla. What's the to hit on the improvise? I don't even know.
Just roll a d20 plus your normal dex mod.
Plus my normal dex, so that's a 22.
That one will hit.
First one and a 21 on the second.
That'll hit. Roll 2d4s plus 2.
Plus 2. 8 points of damage.
It's just hits with a thud. It's fucking disgusting.
I'm chucking those body parts at her, and then bonus action coming in with flurry of blows, which will be dirty 20 to hit.
That'll hit.
7 points of damage on the first one. 18 to hit. 6, so another 13 points of damage as I throw those body parts as I also just am charging forward to just try to dig my claws into her.
I'm not scared of you. I'm not scared of any of you.
Can I use my, on that last hit, can I use my draconic discipline?
The hell do you have? Oh yeah, I forgot you're a monk. Okay. I was like, draconic what?
I don't know. You're just throwing shit out now.
I wanna. Oh, you know what? It doesn't really matter. It's just I can just change the type. I don't think it matters.
Okay.
Never mind. I thought I could add damage, but that's not true.
End of Rook's turn, who's still in an absolute fury. Jinrid's turn. He's going to go up that ramp and get on the vessel. Looking back at the fire blazing, being the largest light now in source inside the docks. One second as I make adjustments.
Badass.
Jinrid's turn. Josiah. As I'm going to take you by your shoulder and turn you to look back at the docks that are now set ablaze. We need to go. Do you think you still have it in you? We're as good as dead if we don't take this load, this cash from the guild, and get it to them somehow. We can't leave it behind or we're as good as dead.
We can do it. All of us together. Cut the midship line, cut the bow line, cut the spring line, drop the mainsails. Pray to God the wind is on our side.
You is gonna turn around and look over at Kayla. I don't think you want to die here today either. We got set up. Let's all make this right so we don't all die by the guild's hands. Persuasion with disadvantage. I'm going to use one of my lucks and re-roll that 9. Let's go. That's an 18. We'll call our beast off, but we need another hand. You know damn well as I do, if the guild doesn't get that safety deposit box, we're all through. But we have to leave. We have to get out of this port now. There's no time to talk about who was double-crossed.
Good. Sounds like you're my first mate then. Get the foremast, drop the sails. They'll cut the bow lines. Let's get the hell this boat out of this harbor before they find out what the hell we've done.
As much as I want to stick my scimitar through at least one of you and drag you through the 3 layers of hell back with me. Never really liked Harry Whispers anyway. He was a fucking creep. And Damien, fuck him too. Coward. All right, big man. You can't call into this one. We need her right now. In my turn, I'm going to use Cure Wounds. Get you back into a stable condition. I'm gonna use my last, a 3rd level spell.
It's probably a good idea. I was gonna say, I think I got a roll on it.
I know.
It's not up to me.
I know this big man. Not our first rodeo.
Hey, big guy, sun's getting
low.
135. It's not up to me anymore.
No crit. 16 points of healing back to you. You're back to 48 of 70.
I'll take a step back and Rook looking at Kayla just in the eyes with his big, like, shining eyes in the dark.
You make one wrong move, and I'll eat you.
Fair enough. Fine. Okay. As this goes, somebody help me with a rope over here. Gitzi's on the other side. I'm gonna get to the. You can't help because you have to do. You're about to make some sailing checks here.
All right.
Rook will help, as he's got an attachment to Gitzi.
Seeing Gitzi in the blood down in the water, you are going to receive my chalice as I send it your way. You're going to get 9 points of healing back, Gitzi. Rook, I'm going to give you advantage. I'm just helping with the slack. You may use your dexterity.
Okay.
Dexterity ability check to launch that thing. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I don't know what the second one came in on accident. 26.
All right. Time for these sailing checks. Okay.
Oh boy. Here we go.
One quick thing, just as a note. When Asher ran up on the deck and then that conversation happened and then they all started going, Asher actually would raise his hand up towards whatever her name is. I forget what her name is. Kira, and you'd start to see the start of like flame as it looks like I'm ready to cast a spell at her. And then you'll see this slight tug on Asher, and it almost like shakes him out of it a little bit, and he glances down and he sees Vera crawled up his side of his leg and like biting into his leg, and it has this almost like sad look, ears tucked back, looking up at me, and that flicker in my eye fades, and I just kind of like take a second, and then you just see me like take in my surrounding with some short breaths, and then you would just hear, "Oh, I did it again," and I'm sorry, but I'm not any help, as I just flop right onto the ground and will not be helpful.
Oh, that fireball effect's dope.
Yes.
So cool.
That is really, really cool. So cool.
Okay, we need to add this onto your sheet. I want you to make a custom skill down at the bottom. Are you familiar with doing this again?
Custom skills, add custom skill. Yep.
Okay, so you're going to be proficient with this skill. This is your sailing. So we're going to add your proficiency.
Hold on, let me get this in here real quick. New skill. Edit. My proficiency, +3.
This can be your highest stat. You can use strength or dexterity, your choice.
We will roll off of dex. Fucking hate this thing sometimes. There it is, custom skill. Got it.
Okay. First bit. As this is all going down, you have the help of Kayla, so you will have advantage. What is your addition to this?
It's a +9.
+9. This is going to be a skill challenge. Currently,
oh boy, here we go.
Currently offloading. I will let you do all the RP as you want in succession. There will be 3 checks, Josiah. This is going to start, and it's going to be difficult. This thing's starting at 16, 18, 20.
Fun time, 16, 18, 20, but I have advantage right now, correct?
You have advantage with Kayla helping you. If you had none, you would be doing this with a disadvantage as you were barking commands for me to help. Rook is currently... well, yeah, he can kind of, he's kind of doing like strength things because we got him straightened out, but like the advanced sailing, rigging, that is you and Kayla right now. You're going to try and get us out of port. First roll.
Oh, 27. Let me see if we can hit that 20 on that second roll. 27 is what we're going with. First roll, 27. All right, you dogs, get on those lines. Get us broke free from the dock. Up that mast. I need main, fore, mizzen, full sheets in the wind.
Second check. You and Kayla spinning through.
Come on.
DC 18.
Yes! Yes!
Lay down the RP.
Bro, get on that capstan. Spin that son of a bitch around. I don't want to see that anchor in the water. Now, go. Come on.
No.
Lift them shrouds out. You don't do what I'm gonna do, you're gonna die. Now listen.
Ramp falling back down into the water. Rook and Jinrid pulling Gitzi up on the other side, making your way up and over the railing. DC 20.
Oh, come on. Give me that 20 right now. Give me that 20. No. We have advantage. Come on, please. Please be with me.
Oh my God. That flip over from the 1.
This is stressful.
Successfully. Pushing away as you can hear the bells ringing, fire spreading over the port of Brampton. The long shadow of the city that we just arrived in. Now on fire. Kayla leans over the side of the ship. Pulling her crossbow out.
I love it. Fuck you. Yeah.
She never forgets.
Fuck you, Damien. We wouldn't want any witnesses, would we? With 10 points of piercing damage. DTD. As you guys push away.
No, Captain Kayla. That was a hell of a shot. First mate, Kayla. We'll go with that. No witnesses.
No witnesses. She just pushes off your shoulder in a very, very fitting and pirate style. She spins back around and takes the helm. So, Captain, where do we go?
If I had only thought about where the hell we were going to go, I'd have something really clever to say at this point.
Might I
Out.
suggest
Away.
Baldur's Gate?
Yeah. Yes.
Kayla, we need some place to hide. Some place that we can get the guild what they're owed. That's what this is all about in the first place. Then we divide this up. We take the rest. And we go on our way. Sounds like a deal to me. You have any ideas? Oh, do I? There's a little place upstream. When things get hot. We can get a contact there. Let's just call it Just the kind of port people like we need. As she pulls her tricorn down. The port to pay as we go. Staring back out at these long shadows, as you guys can see emergency fire crews rushing to put this blaze out. In the distance, Jinrid's gonna look down and see Asher in his shell shock condition. He's gonna get down on one knee. Oh, you hurt? Are you okay,
Kind
Asher?
of like a long stare, and then just kind of looks up, tears in his eyes. How many?
All of them, mate. All of them. And that's what we need. Otherwise, we wouldn't be safe. You did the right thing. You did the right thing. And he's going to notice that you need this moment to yourself. He's not going to push. He's not your guru anymore. Jinrid's just going to put his hands on the rail and look up. Not everything's written in the stars. Sometimes you have to forge your own constellation. Anyone else? And that is where we will end this week's episode.
Holy, oh my God.
I'm stressed. Anybody else stressed from that?
Yeah, seriously.
Dude,
You need a whisk.
those rolls. My God, those rolls.
The wild rolls.
Sightsee.
Ooh.
We're never gonna get into the inner city.
We just
we
keep
are not.
bouncing off the
Right now, we're
outside.
gonna leave.
We don't need to be there.
Now, we took care of all the witnesses.
That's fair.
That sounds so bad.
I mean,
Good point.
truth.
Took care of them.
Yeah. Loose ends. Dead.
Mm-hmm.
How great is that it worked out that we had this moment in the dice for somebody to actually be on our side from the vessel.
I'm so glad we did. We would have sailed this son of a bitch into another ship right here in the middle of this goddamn dock.
We went nowhere.
I mean, it doesn't look any different, like we're just trying to save this vessel from catching on fire. We have someone from the crew. We
True.
couldn't be in any better shape to circumvent, lay low, and come back. Legal manifests have been produced. Aelun, when he was in there, looked just like the rest of the longshoremen. There is no detection there. There is only if someone saw Asher cast that fireball, which they're just not. They're too far away. Those were the 4 closest. They take the Red Devil of Baldur's Gate to their grave. You are something of a mythos. There will be talk of the fire, but no one knows who you are. It'll be like, oh, I bet it was the Red Devil of Baldur's Gate. They don't know who you are. They don't know what you look like. It's just the city blaming the 9 hells for their problems post Avernus.
So they do know they're red.
I like how I literally threw a dismembered corpse, but you're still the devil.
100%.
Yeah.
You know, werewolves was so last module problem for the Baldur's Gate, you know?
I'm in the middle at this point.
We have a spot where we can offload the illegal. I think we're going to be able to get back in the city.
You think
I hope so.
Maybe we could sell the ship too.
I think
No, I think she's taking it over. I think she's gonna take it over.
I think we just made a pirate friend and an important ally.
I'd gladly give her the ship once we're done with it.
We'll find out.
Honestly, Josiah has just got a little wiggle in his tail knowing that he actually got this thing out of the fucking dock.
I like the pole.
And you killed them. You killed Rorus.
Who's the bigger villain?
Roris?
Oh, you did kill him. I just ripped him apart.
Yeah.
That's true.
I gotta say, Asher's got the body count right now. I mean, Aelun's pretty,
Yeah.
but you know, he's got an excuse. It's not it's Rook, you know, he's got to out. Asher's, man, when he's not hitting on girls from the bakery, he's got a streak.
I mean, when he's not buttering up the demon.
Oh my goodness.
I love your transition and that point with Vera, where Vera feels like Vera is like everything that is good about you and against your own conscience. That was such a good addition.
I was going to radio messaged me and was like asking, and my whole thing was this, depending on what the guards do, right? Because I know one of the guards has a turn. So depending on what they do, Vera was going to come up to me then and try to snap me out of it because it was like the beginning. But then he got there first, got physical, attacked me, and it just kept me right in that moment. And
At least we have Vera to bring you back.
I won't say too much more because, you know, fun things in the future, maybe.
Ooh.
That was cool.
This is very intense. Very, very intense.
Pirate port, eh? Port de pair.
Love it. Love it.
Asher with 67%. The heel turn. Boy, we needed that though. What a clutch fireball. Even with them saving, hitting 25 right on it. There's a good chance where you're going to jail, bud.
Yeah.
I don't think I was going to miss on those manacles. But then you shifted it, it went back the other way. Oh, we might have a chance to escape on this boat. I never even thought, never crossed my mind of us taking the boat and leaving. Never crossed my mind. I was like, oh, wasn't even on my radar until late. That's when I had the smile on my face. Was like, oh, we might have a chance.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. The boat was always the life raft, man. When that fireball came in behind us, it's like, yeah, decision made. There's no escape. We're taking the boat.
Roris didn't know. He thought he could kill any of you. And somebody else, he would have assassinated. But he can't kill Rook. He figured he would kill somebody else and lord over their body. And that would be, that would be that. Even if there was like the rest of the party, it was going to be like, okay, he made a mistake. And he was loaded up. Like, he was statted up 65 hit points on Roris. Yeah, 68.
Darkness helped though.
Darkness was clutch again.
Darkness was pretty clutch.
Yeah, that was not. That was a hard fight. That was still difficult, even with the darkness and stuff, right? Like,
Yeah.
those guys are swinging 5 times a turn, and like,
Yeah,
it was like.
Lots of swings.
They were hitting hard.
I mean, thank God Gitzi was there, right? Because if she'd done what she normally does and shows up like 4 rounds in,
We'd all be
who
dead.
knows
She'd be
what that
dead.
looks like?
Okay, that was
Like, who knows what that looks like?
That guy decided to take a bath, okay?
Hey, when you roll a nat 20 on turtle movement, you get there quicker.
It did work out as intended. She had the 2 heaviest hitters were on the tank for once. It was a good feeling to have.
Mm-hmm.
That
It played out as planned. This is how it's supposed to work.
I'm excited to make this pirate port a little further up. This is going to be cool. Not to mention, like, we're building contacts in the black market now, which is good. We need somebody on our side. We're not legal.
Yeah.
We're in the city illegally. We need assistance. I'm so happy you're a sailor background.
This is good. We're definitely making more good friends, of course. Yeah.
It'll be an interesting thing to see if we run into any of my former crew in this pirates.
We're gonna have to
Pirates
toss out
Cove.
some lore, just a couple lore pieces before we start improv next week.
I still want to know what you said to him secretly that no one could hear. I still want to know.
And you even covered
You know
your
what?
mouth.
Hey, Adam, if you pay attention, you know, because at this point, a lot of it has been put out there.
Yeah, I mean, I have part of the puzzle, but
That's not fair. I have no idea.
I
You're
needed.
paying attention. Wow, thanks for that attack, Ricky.
I've been seeding flavor text since the very beginning.
And I'll be honest, I put in our improv, I've definitely put a few things in his mouth in our trust in going back and forth in general improv. I wanted to make sure that whatever I did next was approved. So it just needed to be a quick player check-in to make sure that we were kosher. Easier to do when you're in the same room with folks. On our side, it's like click, 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 dumping. But it was cool. We were there. We were on the page, and we got to sail the high seas.
it was great. It was a good
Yeah.
session. I'm excited for next week.
Good combat, man. I think people were ready to see your characters go whip some ass for a little bit. Rook is such a beast.
Seriously.
Literal
He's
beast.
so cool.
Scary.
I love it. I love it.
He's the freaking off tank.
I'm waiting for the next 4 or 5 monk levels. It's gonna get real fun.
I constantly forget that you can't read, and I forget that you're a monk.
So weird.
Those
Normal
flurry of
things.
blows come in handy.
Yeah.
I too am looking
You
forward to
haven't
those
taken
next
another
4 or
bonus
5
action, like-
levels.
You're like, I'm just gonna throw a couple extra swipes in there. Why not?
And I mean, we'll be honest, we've buffed him up because he's doing 1d8 damage where a monk wouldn't normally do 1d8 damage. But
I don't do 1d8.
I thought you did 1d8 now.
1d6 is.
What's your addition on the 1d6? Is it like
let me
plus-
for you?
So you're just
Let's
rolling hot.
see. Yeah, I've just been rolling pretty hot.
Cool.
Plus,
He's
you
been
know,
rolling
with my
Mudcat,
with
as
my
we
2
call it.
strikes,
Yeah.
3 of blows, that's 4 strikes. So, like 39.
Yeah.
Like my metal
Blows
claws,
is always
1d6.
nice.
1d6 plus 7. I kept that right in line with unarmed strikes from my werewolf transition at the beginning. So it was like 1d6 plus whatever. Flurry of blows is
Just doing work.
yeah, something similar. Flurry of blows is 1d4 5.
Good God.
Yeah,
Those
so
things.
we're not to 1d8s yet.
Soon.
Next year soon.
Oh man, that was awesome session, guys. Thanks for everybody joining us, man. Big crowd tonight. If you guys are coming over from the big stream that goes on Thursdays over here, we appreciate you. I know there's there's a lot of folks that have crossed over here from that audience, come to check us out for a little extra D&D. We appreciate y'all. Very much.
A wild, unpredictable group.
We'll be your huckleberry.
Yeah,
As long as we don't have to call you Wolf Daddy.
Smell that?
You do.
Smells like somebody died.
Now.
Uncomfortable phrasing.
welcome to the D&D late show. Sometimes, every now and then, though, the CR folks have been going late here. They must be in some in-game shit as well.
Oh, they are.
Are they?
I watch. Yeah, they're on. This is going to be a big night for them. I don't know what's happening, but try not to get spoiled for tomorrow when I watch. So
yeah, hang off of Twitter.
Yeah.
So, in closing, in some final questions. Now that we're sailing away, leaving the city center, we kind of know how Asher feels. What's going through Gitzi's mind right now as we're now going in the opposite direction?
Oh, well, first she's saying a prayer like, where, how, why? Just completely unsure, because she thought she was getting into this to, of course, help and guide. And ultimately, she's just quite literally being dragged along for this ride, having no control whatsoever. I mean, very luckily got a rope, a lifeline to get pulled back into this. But for her in her moment right now, she's really just feeling so overwhelmed by this situation. Like, even compared to everyone else, yeah, she had a pretty close moment there, and that's pretty terrifying because that means that she wouldn't be able to be there for the rest of the group if she had gone.
What about the moment when Gitzi saw Rook pulling you up and out of the water? Does that kind of solidify that I got your back, you got my back kind of partnership that you've had since you've been surviving together on the outside of the city? That it's him, he's the first person that you see.
It does build a really interesting bond. And when you mentioned that one in particular, the key point is that it's Rook that's pulling her up. It's not necessarily Aelun, which is also a really important aspect because, of course, Gitzi believes that Aelun is good all the way through and has that core. Whereas oftentimes there's like when you do that transformation, it's a Jekyll and Hyde. But when we're getting this monster, the monster's still doing a good action. So it's a very telling sign for her to have this hope, this connection that when he does turn, he's not evil. He has compassion. He recognizes teammates. He's making choices to save others.
I didn't even think about that. That is really, really big. Mm-hmm. Because all these other times it kind of has been like, oh God, we've taken a little bit to settle him down. Mm-hmm. Luckily, there was still other teammates, other people from the other party. Like the worst case scenario, he's going to tear Kayla apart and not us, instead of the other way around.
Yeah, yeah. Well, and it's also very interesting too because especially whether we're in the city or now we're on this boat, we're starting. And I'm kind of speaking for Mudcat on some of this, so feel free to interject. But his space to run away is getting smaller and smaller. Like.
Yeah.
At least when we were in the forest, you have more space. You can run off with the other werewolves on that. And so being in closer contact, you're going to have to choose more specifically how you interact with those teammates here. It's going to be more opportunities where Gitzi and other characters will have to force him to interact with us more in both stages, improve more of his character. And that, of course, as we choose to interact with him, we'll also tell more about ourselves and how we view monsters and the concept of good and evil and redemption in ourselves. I mean, many times, I mean, we're projecting, aren't we? Most of our characters, like when we do things, like we treat others how we view that situation. Like if she sees him as a monster with hope, that's also a reflection of how she wants to see herself.
I often forget that you are, to us, you're our, our matriarch figure, but society looks at you that you're, this walking turtle.
Yeah,
and
it's a joke.
Yeah, they don't, they're very Baldurian about it. Like,
she's a ridiculous turtle, and she leans into it and takes it to her advantage. But it's
shiny
certainly
shell,
a
though.
Shallow face. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And the shiny shell
and they see Rook as the monster. Like,
is a
just
very
straight up.
Yeah, it's a very shallow face in which they're putting up. And it's the choice of like when do you choose to lean into it? When do you take advantage of it? When do you allow that to seep into yourself and understand that? Especially when, I mean, your character, just like with anything, to build an identity takes an interaction, which means there are two people building your character. So while I might have an idea of how Gitzi is, how you have your characters interact with mine change how my character understands and portrays herself. So if I end up hating her, it's partially your fault, is what I'm saying.
Love it.
Question for you, Mud. Does Aelun Rook fight in a greater context because he is a fighter and has something to prove, or is it more primal?
Well, in the case of, like Gitzi saying Rook is doing something good, to me, I feel like even though they feel like they are separate, they're more intertwined than they would like to admit, so it's not necessarily Rook doing good things, it's Aelun inside of Rook taming him, and it's Rook inside of Aelun kind of pulling all the guardrails off, so they exist together and inside of each other, and there's a bleed over. In my mind, there's a bleed over of desires, whereas Aelun wants to be strong and really be the best. He's obsessed with like the roar of the crowd, and just the fight. And Rook is more about, I want to be free and I want to just be primal and be my, he wants to be a little bit free from Aelun and from. So I think there's a bleed over there. So I think when one does good, it's the two crisscrossing a bit.
Yeah.
What is your DC?
More than it is one doing.
What is your DC right now on your saving throw when you get that wounded?
When it's an 8 wisdom save.
It's an 8 wisdom save.
That's what the bloodlust is. Under Blood Hunter.
We're gonna mark that as a 7 to show your growth. Now, there's been a couple of times in interactions where it seems like Aelun has a greater grip on Rook, and I think this will be something that's fluid. It's not necessarily always going to go there. We'll let the story dictate that. But you not shredding Kayla, which you easily could have done on your choice, and him listening to the persuasion on the rolls. Yeah. I think we'll have a little fun with that and be able to set that as a compass as the series goes. Asher, now that you've started to make a turn and show that you're not just a defensive powerhouse and can literally at any moment shield and remove any damage you almost want inside the game because you're incredibly strong, what is your compass now? You've kind of shown this hand that like Vera is either tied to your emotions or represents a more calming side from you. You don't have to reveal that, but this new, I can take this situation into my own hands. Has he drawn on anything else of his experiences, or is he literally forging this right now and being reactive to what's happening around him?
So there has been a lot of things in Asher's background, from growing up, from the day he was born, to other things that may or may not come up, right? But I think I've been pretty good at trying to drive hints, right? Above all else, his teachings and his understandings are to care about others, and that the value of people is important, and that everybody is a potential to be saved, I guess, right? And so for him, historically and kind of leading up, you're starting to see that there's times where if he gets pushed to the edge, if he gets pushed to a certain point, or if touch points are thrown in front of him, he has a tendency to, I don't want to say bloodlust, but he kind of loses himself. And so he's been very adamant with his teachings this entire time, and he's mentioned it multiple times, like, things happen when I aggress. So I'm defensive, I am protective. And tonight was about everything wrong that could have gone wrong in a quick succession. And that's what transpired.
Does Asher believe he's more Red Devil than he is part Elvish?
In a similar way that Aelun and Rook kind of battle, it's kind of that thing because everyone tells him, like, you're a devil, and it's inherent, it's nature, right? Like, but a lot of people obviously don't know of my backstory, or I'm actually part elf. Like, I'm part Elvish, right?
Which is not a reveal, guys.
So,
we went through this back in the tavern at that point.
Yep. Yep.
People don't look past
for him,
the color of your skin and the horns. They don't pay attention to your characteristics and ears. And even if you didn't display any characteristics at all, it doesn't change the fact that's what you are, and people don't look past that. So it's always just one side of you kind of pushed into your face. I think you've done a very good job of balancing that in Asher's mind and how he presents himself.
And Vera's the reminder, right? Because she's always been there throughout his entire training, and so it's the seeing her and the face immediately going, because there is a connection, right?
You've done very, very well with your familiar and using it to tell a story instead of it just mechanically.
And there's some things that RoBear knows that the other players don't know, and you don't know, that is going to be great when we get there. But that's why you saw this tonight, because I know some people were like, Asher's not about killing people, then he just killed everyone. And I'm like, well, I am not about killing people, and there's going to be repercussions for myself with that. But,
Josiah, are you prepared to open the past now so quickly if pieces of it arise?
I mean, you have to understand that there's very few people, and none that I can think of in Baldur's Gate, that would actually bring that up to the forefront outside of his sailing background, the time he spent on, the last ship he was on.
You're headed to an area that's full of people that could potentially be from the past or just halfway around the world.
I mean, he's sailed with a lot of people. They have that memory, but there's only.
Does it make
3.
Josiah anxious?
No, actually, Josiah on the water is the most comfortable Josiah there is. It's why when, it's why when Asher created that safe space, that his is quite literally in the mast. It's in the sails of a ship. He's literally in a hammock between 2 masts with the wind blowing in his fur. Yeah. He loves the water because it represents everything that he loves about his life. It's not anything scary. It's just, he knows that he has friends out there beyond the friends he's made. So it's more exhilarating to know that he could possibly find some of his old crew. So some of them that know him as his old nickname than the people he's with right now.
That's a good way to put it. For Jinrid.
Go ahead, Becca. Becca had a question. She was itching for it. I just feel like she was wanting to.
Well, I was curious about Josiah on this particular level. It's always interesting. He's kind of evolved in many ways, and he's still on that path for evolving. But I'm curious, what is he anticipating or nervous or open or excited about bringing this now new intersection of new friends with his old life and what that looks like? Like, it's another thing. Like, isn't it always a weird thing? Like, your past life knows you one way and your new friends know you this way. How do you bring those two together? For me, it's
going to be an interesting bridge to come to, because I mean, everybody's a commodity in his brain. His old crew was a commodity that he sailed with. When he was severed from them and he was on his own, he had to find new commodities. Now he has another group of commodities. So it's this trading of people in his lives that he just sees as pieces in this game of him being him. It's not necessarily a nefarious thing. When I say commodities, he's not using people up and then throwing them away. It's like, all right, I have this person here who helps me with this, and I have this person who helps me with this, and I know I can hustle this person for that. So he really is. He's like the broke ass hedonist. He wants to live this life where he's fed grapes, but he can make his own decisions. He's
truly a pirate.
It's truly the two forces that pull him on either side. It's this: am I a slave to all these people that I'm bound to, or do I do what I want and go where I want and not care about what happens?
What's interesting is that if you wouldn't have dropped your disguise, Kayla wouldn't know that you're a Leonin.
Oh,
Kayla knows that you're in disguise as this Mr. Field character.
One field.
Singular field.
Singular field, please. Which is interesting. You have this secret with another sailor now. Another person.
That's some good dialogue.
It's not even something he's processed at this point.
No, you haven't even thought about it because you flipped right back, and she hasn't made note of it. But oh, baby, next week will there be a conversation about you being a massive cat?
Meow.
Get those Fortuna emotes. It has been fun to see all the other characters in the reverse fashion begin to teach Jinrid, and him listen to each of them instead of running his scam and sitting back and listen and being reactive and helping out with whatever their strengths are. It makes him so much more of an enjoyable character to play. It's fun to see him see success too, since he's a loser. Has been a natural born loser for a while. So this is the first time that things are going right, even if you can consider all of this a wild trip. This is him winning for the first time, whether it's just having friends, not being arrested, being able, having mobility, not being so poor. Even if he only has a couple of gold in his pocket, he feels rich. Feels like he basically is starting to have an understanding that it's not Hiram's strength anymore, that the stars are guiding him and not the person that he killed and tried to assume.
I was gonna ask that because I think it's interesting, especially with the last quote you made, right? Where, you know, sometimes you have to forge your own destiny, your own way, right? And I think, to me, one of the interesting things about Jinrid is not just the acceptance of, I am obviously something higher or more powerful is doing something, right? The stars are giving him these abilities. There is a purpose for him, and that's easier to digest. But what's the most intriguing thing for me is when Jinrid finally starts believing in himself and starts actually, you know what I mean? Like, because so far, right now, like everything you described, it's all like, oh, I'm latching on, I'm seeing success, I'm doing all of that. But it's like once he starts actually like saying like, oh, I can do this now, I'm not a loser, right? Like I can do X, Y, Z.
This was the first time. That was the first time out of his mouth that he thinks that what he did were his choices.
Yeah.
And he made the choice for weal and woe and to heal and kill and to help friends. It's the first time that he's thought it was his and it wasn't just a constellation empowering him what to do. It was really cool. We're gonna pick back up. Oh, go ahead.
I'm really curious. I love this identity crisis that he originally had, latching on to somebody else's identity, and now he's shedding that and rebuilding an identity, but he's building it around this group. And while it's positive, which is really nice, it's still, I'm curious as to what you think about and the consequences, good and bad, of him building his identity roots with this group.
Oh, he's gonna have a gambling problem. Really bad gambling problem.
What have we done?
You fixed the lottery one time.
Kino.
He's been on fire in those situations, and it's going to, at some point in time, it's going to hurt him, and it may hurt his friends. Because as that confidence builds, as a loser wins, that loser's going to get cocky as he becomes a winner. And there will be a streak where at some point in time, when you're sailing ships away from port, not being caught by authorities, that he, especially in his age, being not the youngest, but still young enough to be very naive, that he's going to become overconfident by the successes of a group. And it's probably going to cost him at some point in time, and there's going to be consequences. But also, he's going to live in that moment and enjoy the success. As somebody who's been booed out of taverns his entire life, almost threatened and killed by a bum in the alley, surviving is winning at this point.
Yeah.
And the fact that he can actually understand and wield these, not just because he's doing fortunes, he didn't know what these powers did before. And now he's pointing them in directions and they're following it. He's probably going to start to self-prophesize. It will take his friends for him not to go really heady and start to go actually make full circle and kind of go back and believe that he is of these stars. The better things go, the more it will take his friends to keep him grounded when he comes up and out of this as that time progresses. It just depends on how much he still listens to all the group. Right now, he's all ears. Very cool spot for RP when we get back next week as we head to Port de Paix. and go talk to some old salty sailors.
Bring them on.
New friends.
Thank you guys for joining us. Much love. We'll see y'all next week. Take care.